That's it! I've come up with a new recipe.
Hi, we're playing Star Rail. Oh, fuck, there's no game on the screen. Fuck, damn it, hold on. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Welcome to Secret Stream, video game. Video gaming on a Monday? It's more likely than you think. Welcome to who, and, Evil Awachan 21, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm Blue, Daboody Dabudai. Hello, Manuel, welcome in. Welcome to video game. We are playing video game. You can hear it, can't you? That's great. Also, congratulations, is it, so, Evil Awachan? Hopefully I'm saying that right, but congratulations on being first. You got the first redeem. You did it. Good work. Nice going. Where my game at? Where my video game? Alright. Alright, that's fine. Oh, congratulations, Manuel. You are also first for the first time. Hello, Button. Welcome to Cheer. Thank you for Cheer. Thank you for Cheer. Welcome. Window Capture 2. Please don't fail me. Oh, that looks like a video game. That looks like a video game. That looks like a video game. That's a video game, chat. I found the video game. Welcome to stream. We're playing Honkai Star Rail. It's the RPG with the stars and the rails. And you check your phone on it sometimes. Hopefully, game audio's loud enough. There's, like, nice lo-fi going on in the background. I like the lo-fi. It's good. It's good. Good lo-fi. It's turned all the way up. So yeah, I would say that's about as good as it's gonna get. Unless I turn it up, which I can still do other ways. We're gonna go into the metaverse, just like Facebook. Steve... No. Mike Wazowski. No. Mike Wazowski did not make Facebook. Who's the guy who made Facebook? Well, he didn't make a metaverse anyway. He co-opted a pre-existing term. We're gonna go into the metaverse. Let's go. Simulated universe. Wow! Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg. That's right. That's the guy. He looks like an alien, and we're playing a sci-fi game, so maybe we'll run into him here. Who knows? It could happen. Anything's possible. See, you can move around here. I want you to play Akabili and find some monsters to fight. I don't know what that means. Let's see which simulated Aeon will notice you first. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to remember how to play this game. Not sure why these are all trials, because, we unlocked characters. That must be like a simulated world thing. Who is the twin-tailed girl? She is, Popcorn Girl. She eats the popcorn. I got her from Fortnite, and I thought it was funny when she ate the popcorn, so now she just hangs out and eats the popcorn sometime. That's her job. She's an important part of the community, honestly. Her hair is bacon, this is true. Hello, Booba. Hello, Ika, oi oi. That's right. She eats the popcorn. It's very, very significant. Although she only gets 10 minutes to eat popcorn every hour, so she's gotta make the best of it. How do I play a video game? Like that. That seems right. Okay, cool.
Vera, have you seen my bowl of popcorn?
Oh wow, this game is kind of loud, actually. Okay. I can hear my own ears now. I did not see your popcorn. It was probably that cat that came by before. I'm sure it was the cat who took your popcorn, and definitely no one here right now. It's okay, Fortnite popcorn girl. I got you covered. Definitely that cat. Activate 2x speed to experience faster.
Don't
yes,
hesitate.
please. Yes, please. Why play a game at normal speed when you can just always have things on fast forward? That's the real gamer way.
You're annoying. Told you.
But are their voices fast forwarded too? I hope so. That'd be the best. Qliphoth. There is a murmur in the amber sky. It's dusk. You look up and find countless copper ore, amber, and opal falling from the sky. This is a wondrous mineral rain. In the steam, the colossal things stretch their spine from the mantle with a sledgehammer gripped in their broader palm. You open your eyes and realize that this is actually Qliphoth, the Aeon of Preservation. I could have sworn there was Qliphoth in something else we played recently. What else had a Qliphoth in it? It's gotta be something else, right? I'm not just like having deja vu or something. I feel like that was in another game recently. We're gonna check this because I need to know. Hold on. Internet, you're my best friend. Teach me the things that I want to know. Star Wars had a Qliphoth in it? I wouldn't doubt it. Sounds like a pod racer if I've ever heard one. The representation of evil force in the mystical teachings of Judaism, such as in the Kabbalah. Okay, well there's the origins. One of the character types in Dead Inside. Wait, Dead Inside. Let's look up Dead Inside. What is Dead Inside? Is that a video game? It's a song by Muse. I don't think that's the one we're looking for. Dead Inside, but it's a video game. Dead Inside on Steam. Well, there you go. There you have it. That tells me nothing, though. Qliphoth, Wikipedia. In popular culture. Oh, it's in Hawkeye Star Rail. That's where it was. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was Lobotomy Corporation. We did start Lobotomy Corporation recently. I should go back to that. That game seemed pretty cool. I just kind of forgot about it. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I will hydrate. Yeah, no, we did start Lobotomy Corporation. That might have been where it was if it was early on. Persona 5, the final area of the game is the Qliphoth world. Spoilers! Sorry if I just spoiled you. It's Wikipedia's fault and not mine. Never heard of it? Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't have. Demonic Tree. Oh! That's what I'm thinking of. What I'm thinking of is Devil May Cry. Because they talk about the Qliphoth tree all the time in Devil May Cry 5. That's where I heard it before the most. That's it. That's the one. It's been a while, but they said it a lot in those cutscenes. Now we know. Hello? Hey. Is this some kind of role-playing? There's a huge roar around them. This is a warning for you. Then they disappear before your eyes. Our calculations are correct. Qliphoth, the Aeon of Preservation, has really appeared. Heard his voice suddenly sounded, and then let out an ambiguous giggle. The Aeon of Trailblaze, Akavili's revival, has attracted an old friend. I like this Herda. This version of Herda is cute. She's a little... She looks like halfway between like a duckling and a ghost. And a robot. 50% of each of those. Tell me more stories about the relationship between the Aeons. What you saw was the simulated Aeon carefully cultivated by Ruan May and Skrillex. The simulated Aeon will ignore us just like the real one, so I set your simulated identity as Akavili, Aeon of Trailblaze, to attract them. With a click of her tongue, Herta says, "Now it seems that my judgment is correct. Next time you run into the Aeons, try to get something out of them. You must know more about gossip than I do." Eve from Wall-E? Eva? Eva? That was a good movie. It was okay. It was alright. I didn't care for the people. I like the robots, though. And the cockroach. I like the cockroach. Eve was cute, robot. You know that she's, like, got Bluetooth support, and you can, like, play Spotify through her. Myth of the Aeons, anecdotes, love stories, the origin of the universe, anything will do. Herta was annoyed. Just think of something. I'll cover you for this test. See, I used my clearance to enhance your blessings. Now you can go have some fun. Don't ask why. Just thank me. Go pick one. You've defeated normal enemies and can select a blessing one time. Are we in the roguelite MMO? Is that what the simulated universe is? Do we get temporary upgrades? These are all already enhanced. I don't understand. Let's see. When a character... Or maybe there's unenhanced versions you can get, but you don't right now, because they want you to feel like you're being babied. When a character inflicts weakness break on a target, the character gains a shield. The character receives a shield at the end of the turn. Upon entering battle, all characters gain a shield. That one. Beginning of battle is always useful. Use Preservation Blessing to something something. It scrolled off the screen, so I couldn't read all of it. It's fine. Can I hit this plant? No. Can I hit this? No. I had computers like this in my shed. The lab has some like this too, but the shed had computers like this. They were pretty cool. They had blinky lights on them, and they made me laugh. Speaking of lab, I need to plug myself. Hold on. Hello, it's me. I'm over here. I'm in the TV set. Because remember, my body's right there, and I'm not in my body right now. That's how life is sometimes. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the thing. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing. I'm just gonna throw up this one. Beep boop boop. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. It's thinking. Oh my God! It's my 2-year anniversary and debut Saturday, June 3rd at 2 p.m. PST. I'll do a recap of the lore. I'll show off my model. We'll say goodbye to the Cocoon. Goodbye, Cocoon. But not today. Saturday. Introductory debut stuff? That's right, because I'm doing a debut. 2 years in. Fuck you, I do what I want. It's gonna be a debut. It'll be awesome. It'll make me feel cool. And then we're gonna play games with chat and friends and stuff. And there's my model silhouette, so if you want to draw in the details and get it right, you get a prize. And what is that prize? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. Now you know, and knowledge is half the power. Exit the simulated universe for now? No, I'm not exiting the simulated universe. This is the run button. I remember. Oh yeah, so we can get the jump on them if we use our special abilities with the right characters. Hers is a party heal. Hers is, ice.
Freeze!
Lurk for a bit while you cook. No problem, Manuel. Have a good
No
cook.
interest in conflict.
Alright, so apparently we all have some shield on? Yeah, we do. I see the icons down there at the bottom. Neither of them are particularly weak to you. So I'm just gonna, do that.
Tough luck running into me!
Neither of those are particularly weak to you either, so I'm just gonna, Oh wait, we have a skill.
The truth of life and death, revealed in its
Go!
is but a vision. Break!
Kill! Go fight, kill. Alright, that was great. Good work. I'm proud of you. I know you kill. And now, you continue to
Try
kill.
hard sometimes.
Glacial Arrow. It's weird, because I was playing Genshin for like 20 minutes before I decided I was going to stream this. And and like you run around and it feels the same, and then you're like, oh wait, I'm
What's
playing a
wrong?
turn-based
You're afraid
RPG.
of what I
That's
might
right. This is
do.
not the same thing. I'm very afraid. AoE attack. Is that going to be enough to kill the one on the left? I can't remember if the bottom is the health or the top. Why am I not doing it? What's happening right now?
Watch this awesome move. Let's go.
Okay, we're good. We're fine. Blast them. Okay, so the bottom is the, is their health, and the top is, like, their defense, I guess. Or their block, or their shield, or whatever. But it only shields certain things. Depending on their elemental advantageousness, it is. That's a word. Trust me on that one.
Rules are made to be broken.
I love the main character in this game. She has a baseball bat. It's good. Why did I turn all of my redeems on before stream? If you guys want to turn party mode off, you're more than welcome to. I'm just lazy. Alas, Playpoth didn't come. I guess as much. Pick the blessing that turns shields into damage and hurry onwards. Shielded characters receive reduced damage. I mean, isn't that kind of what a shield does? When a character receives a shield, there is a small chance of removing a debuff. Well, if we're getting shields at the beginning of the first turn, we're not going to have any debuffs yet. After attacking enemies, the attacking character deals quake damage based on the current total shield effect on the ally. That would be pretty good on the first turn if everyone has a shield on the first turn. So we'll do that. Let's go. Oh yeah, so this is March 7th. Her name is a day on a calendar, and that gives her calendar powers, but also ice. Because March is in winter is the thing. You know, March 7th, it's still winter on March 7th, and therefore, ice magic. That's all you need to know.
Freeze.
How's my
No
volume and
interest
stuff, by
in
the way? Is it good?
conflict.
Dun 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 dun.
My turn.
I'm going to shield.
Here.
Sounds good to you? Thank you, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Gazania. Hi. Welcome in. Bum, bum, bum,
Try that
bum,
again.
bum. Thank you. I'm blue because I'm in space. The thing about outer
Fighting is
space is
meaningless.
everything is blue in space. Allegedly. I don't actually know if that's true. Anyway, I started baseball blasting!
I've no interest
That'll
in
start
conflict.
too! Oh my god. I wasn't prepared for that. Do it.
Tough luck running into me.
The toughest. Go, go, go! Alright. Use your
Gotta try hard sometimes.
glacial attack.
Watch this awesome move.
Ice to
This is
meet
our
you.
chance.
I wish she said ice to meet you when she shot you with her bow and arrow. That'd be the best. You're gonna say underwater, but space makes more sense. Yeah. I mean, we could be underwater. I could make us
Who's
underwater.
next?
Wait, can I make us underwater? Wait, hold on. I could totally make... We're gonna be underwater. Oh, I should fight these people too, though. Oh, I know I lost control of the game. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I lost control of the game because I was gonna make us underwater. Shoot. Hold on. Oh no. What's going on? I'm breaking things. We need bubble gif. And then we go to images, and this is great. This is what we need. This is it. And then we save it,
Don't hesitate.
and we save it, and it's saved. We're gonna save it as giphy.gif because that's very easy to remember. And we put that on the screen, and then we make it full screen. And then we, chroma key black, which you really shouldn't do. That's a stupid thing to do. Don't chroma key black. But I don't care, so I'm doing it anyway. There you go. We're now underwater. We did it. We made it. Congratulations. Welcome to the ocean.
The truth of life and death, revealed. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
I like it when they kill people. It's funny.
My turn.
Battle
Fighting is
3.
meaningless.
Rules
Battle
are
time.
made to be broken.
Too late to repent.
Let's go. Yeah.
You're annoying.
Oh yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna do Atelier Sophie. I was gonna do that today more,
No interest.
but I
in
wasn't
com-
gonna stream today. And then I decided to stream. And since I canceled stream, I figured it'd be better to play what we weren't gonna play because I canceled stream. So we're playing this instead. And then tomorrow we'll be back on regular schedule.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Come on. Quake damage increases and is blasted to all enemies. Yeah, that stacks with the last thing we got, so that makes sense. Darn it. Yeah, we are playing a roguelike mini-game version of the normal game, it seems like. Darn it. After a character... Wait, what? I can select the blessing 3 times. Oh, so I get to take all 3 of them anyway. After a character is hit by an attack, deal quake damage on... Okay. Oh, I don't think it's the same every time. Okay. Sorry, I temporarily revoked your activity permissions. I need to apologize to you about something. I confess I'm a little too eager for success. I won't interfere with the system again. Just play as you like. Kleepot's appearance was probably just a coincidence. That's it. Anyway, I'm sorry. Did you know that the ocean and space are basically the same thing at the end of the day? Have you ever seen the Darius games? They're space shooters where you fly your spaceships through space and you shoot things. Hence them being space shooters. But the important detail is that all of the enemy ships look like fish. And you'll have like, oh, this boss is a giant warship, but also it's a horse. It's a horse fish. And then it'll look like a horse fish. Seahorse, even. It'll look like a seahorse, even.
Huh. Crush now or...
A fish shooter. Yeah, it's a classic series, actually. But it's space, but, you know, all video games were space shooters once upon a time, or at least that seems like... I wasn't actually around for it, but my impression from what I see in the 80s, prior to, like, the resurgence with, like, NES and stuff, was that, like, yeah, you had, like, Pac-Man, and you had, like, a few exceptions, but it seemed like most things in the early gaming were, like, sci-fi, and they were all about spaceships, and they followed the same basic formulas. You had your Space Invaders, you had your, asteroids, you had a whole bunch of games that fall under different spaceship themes. And so, having a space shooter where the spaceships look like fish, it's kind of mixing it up a little bit. It's got fun designs, though. Oh, you're weak to me. That's good. Nobody's weak to Frost. Everyone's weak to that, so that's good. What is that again? I can't remember what element that is.
You can't run!
Imaginary element? That is an actual element name, I'm not making that up. It's a weird element name.
Meaningless.
I can't remember what the last one is. We have, like, the fire, ice, electric, something, imaginary something. Hello, Allie. Welcome. Good to see
Don't
you.
hesitate.
Rules are made to be broken.
with a baseball bat. That's how you break rules. You hit them really hard. Breaking rules is not... It's literally breaking rules. I don't know why people always get that one wrong.
Tough luck running into me.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
And you're frozen solid. Sucks to be you.
Too late to repent.
That did, like, no damage. Oh. No, not March! You can't kill March 7th! March 7th will live on in our hearts and on our wall calendars. I'd rather you didn't shoot her. So please don't.
I've no interest in conflict.
I have no interest in you doing crap damage. Okay, that defense worked pretty well. We're okay.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch
Come on,
this
come on,
awesome
come on, come on,
move.
come on, come on!
Fight your
Let's go.
Still not dead. Still not dead.
Just a scratch.
Almost. Oh, but we have the thing, so that's fine.
Rules are made
Yeah,
to
it's
be
over.
broken.
It's over. Simulated universe. The fight is over and you wait in place, but nothing happens. That's disappointing. Herda? There's a long silence, followed by a deep sigh from Herda. I was expecting them to appear. Never mind, I'll switch off the simulated universe then. It'll only take a second, and you won't feel a thing. Let's chat back in reality. Didn't you say it'll only take a second? They came! You hear Herda's stunned words. No, not them, it's another Aeon, it's... Her voice suddenly drifts off. You have a strange feeling about this, as if Herda's words solidified and the whole simulated universe became somehow unreal. Thank you. Oh, have you not seen this one? Yeah, I guess if anyone... this was a model I made last week. Here, I'll show it off real quick. Normally not blue. I just decided I felt like being blue since I'm in the depths of space / the ocean right now. Yeah. There was like a default outfit I thought was really cute. And then I was like, I want to wear that. But then I decided I didn't want to wear that because I don't like wearing default outfits. I want to make them my own. And then I spent a few days reworking it. So it's got like a little bit of the original outfit, but it's mostly like new stuff now. I'm pretty happy with it. Thank you. I'm glad you approve. You see a blurry figure made of mirror fragments, and their facial features are repeatedly refracted by the prism to form a mystery. Countless memories spring up before your eyes. You see Kafka. Oh, Kafka was the hot one. Her body is stretched, deformed, and rubbed together with the umbrella in her hand. That is not what Kafka looks like. Turning into water droplets and falling at your feet. You find yourself become a weeping ad libitum baby. What does that mean? With an uncut umbilical cord, you remember that there is a golden scar on your body and golden blood flowing on the dying planets. You find yourself dark-skinned and wearing a robe on the wasteland. You find that you are a swift shadow across the abyss, reaching out to catch the shooting star. Then their voice suddenly came. The robe flutters and wraps around your dark skin. You laugh at exploration. The silk threads spin, overlap, and weave into oceanic words. Every word they say is connected to each other like a whisper. Before you could say anything, they suddenly disappear. Wait, let's talk about Kafka. We did it, Herta yells with excitement. That was Fuli. They thought you were the fallen Akavili, so they actively started a conversation with you. Fuli is valuable for our research because they have the memories of all beings and know almost as much about everything as Noah's does. The Aeon of Erudition. Come on out, Taiwan, legally distinct. I want to upgrade the simulated universe. You need to stay in there even longer in the future. You said you wouldn't interfere anymore. It feels like a hook pulled at your belly button and your entire body tumbled in a circle. When you open your eyes, you're already back in Herta's office. Your first experience of the simulated universe. The text moved away too quickly, and I lost the last couple words. No more glitch in party mode for you. I want to see the screen clearly again. Success! I have to tell this news to Steven right away. Taiwan, don't just stand there. Go in again for a walk and see if you can get a few more words out of them or something. You should show me some respect. You have no right to order me around. I lost mouse control. You should show me more respect. Oh, you're right. I got too excited. Sorry, Taiwan. I do respect you. If you don't mind, could you please go in for another test? I can't believe this game not respecting Taiwan. How dare they? See, that was a joke, but it was also a stab at international viewpoints on controlling countries that you shouldn't be controlling and stuff. Haha, got 'em. I've upgraded the simulated universe. Now it has even more RAM and can support longer sessions. I guess the last round was pretty boring, so I'll get Steven to add some more fun stuff. This part is specifically made for you. I hope you have lots of fun. I love fun games. Steven said the same. I don't really get it, but whatever. What's more important is that the rewards also increased. Oh no, Chairman Pooh's coming for me. It happens. It'd be like that sometimes. If the stream gets interrupted, there's like a 50-50 chance that's the reason why. Overall, this is a long-scheduled version update with longer gameplay, more content, better rewards, and a more bizarre difficulty curve. Just what we want. So get ready and prepare to get back into the simulated universe beta test. Oh, I forgot, we get a character by doing the simulated beta test quest line. I will help you out more. Oh, we get Herta by doing the simulated beta test. She's a puppet. We get the puppet girl. I don't know what she actually looks like. Apparently, she just has a whole bunch of, like, doll versions of herself all over the place. And then there's that version we saw when we were inside of the metaverse place. I wonder if we're going to actually see what she looks like. Or if you never actually see the character herself. Either way, though, doll bodies are cool. They're like me, but not like me, because they're dolls instead of me. Databank. Trailblaze level 7! What is that? 2x speed, mission, blessing. Nice. What's that? That's the top of my head, nice. Okay, we got Herta. Herta is also an ice type, so she would replace March. So we're not going to use her for now, I don't think. Because I'd have to give her a bunch of experience, and I don't have that much right now. But if we zoom in, look at her arm, see? She's got, like, fake arms, because she's Puppet Girl. I was going to say there's probably a seam on her neck, too. But she's smart, and she's wearing a choker, so people can't see the seam on her. I have that same choker. I also have a seam on my neck. Coincidence? Yes, actually, it's just a coincidence. That's literally all it is. And then we'll give her this one, because no one else has this one. So it's hers now. Yeah. I do want to try her out. So maybe I should see if I can level her up. Not a lot. I mean, that's not bad, actually. Level 8, that's pretty close to everyone else. I think we're only like level 10 or 11, right? Yeah, you can get in, that's fine. She'll swap out with March 7th for now, but I'll probably swap her back out soon. Serval stays forever, though. I like Serval, she's cool. Look at her! But also, she's not competing for elements. We have 3 ice characters right now. They're all kind of competing for the same slot. Although, if this is like Genshin, sometimes they do this thing where you can get, like, extra modifiers for having multiple people of the same element. But I'd rather be well-rounded, so I always have attacks that will hit enemies' weak points. Anyway, you get in here. Oh, she has a hammer, though. Hammers are cool. I like hammers. That just gave her bonus points. Okay. Leave Herta's office. I guess we're not doing more close beta right now. We come back to that later. It's not actually a
getting
closed beta, that's just
Where
the
to
name
now?
of the quest line. Use the teleport function to fast travel to unlocked locations. It's called a closed beta because we're playing a game inside the game, not because it's an actual closed beta for a real game. I was talking over her. Did she say noise? I hope she said noise. Did she say noise? I really hope she said noise. Like, it sounded like she said noise, kind of like that one guy in the videos who says noise. You know? You know the guy in the videos who said noise? People like meme with him. He's like, noise. And he does like a popping thing with his mouth, and he says a bunch of stuff, and then he says noise. And he's like, old white dude, you know? Maybe he's British, I have no idea. That guy? That guy. It sounded like him, except it was her instead. Select space anchors to teleport and get to destinations quickly. Oh wow. Oh yeah. So I am going to adjust the volume settings in this game because the soundtrack is awesome. So we are going to turn... those like that, I think. Yeah. And then I can turn the audio up a tiny bit so we can get cool space lo-fi! And my in-game achievements. Universe in a nutshell. Defeat 15 enemies in simulated universe. Give me my monies. Pretty sure we cleared out our tutorial, so I'm not sure why that was still lit up. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. Oh, we were supposed to be fast traveling, though. That's right. We are here. We're here. Oh my gosh! The model looks so... Thank you, Zirio. Yeah, I made this a couple weeks ago. It was like based off of one that was preset, but then I changed it a bunch and made it more Vericore. And I can't rotate because I'm dumb. But welcome in. We're playing Honkai Star Rail today. I'm tiny for some reason. Don't worry about it. Now I'm not tiny anymore. I'm huge. I'm just gonna be huge today. Don't worry, it's fine. You guys don't need to be able to see yourselves. Back to game. But it's not as exciting as the new model that will be coming up on Saturday, June 3rd at 2 p.m. Wink. That means show up Saturday for fun time stream. It'll be good. It'll be sick. It'll be the best. I'm so hyped. Wait! What's the wait about? 2 p.m. Pacific. 2 p.m. my time. Pacific Standard. Or Daylight, whatever. 2 p.m. Pacific. I don't know if we're Standard or Daylight or whatever. Doesn't matter. 2 p.m. Pacific. Yeah. Well, the debut stuff, like the model reveal, will probably be like the first hour and a half or so with like the debut stuff. And then after that, it's probably just going to be chill game time with with some guest friends who come on, and then with chat. We're gonna do a collection, a mix of games, you know? Because, like, I wanted to do Mario Kart, but also you have to have Nintendo Online and Mario Kart to play that. So I'm also gonna do, like, Gartic Phone, which anyone can get in on, and I might do some Jackbox, which anyone can get in on. So everyone has a chance to get in on things. I can be you, too. Check this out. Bam. Who is the real you? Neither of them, because technically these are all puppets, so this is actually totally canon right now.
Still haven't made up your mind? Fine. Since I'm interested in you, I'll answer any questions you have.
What is the capital of space? No answer, huh? You're not that smart. Let me think this over.
Suit yourself.
Oh yeah, what's my ability? Enhance.
Upgrade configured.
And still be optimized. Oh, that's some sort of, like, buff, I guess? I wonder if that's just for her or for the whole party. Herta's office. I bet Herta won't care if we go in here. This is where we just came from. See? She's everywhere. Because they're puppets. She can be wherever she wants. Including me, because we're her and stuff. Isn't that Earth in the 16th century? Is it?
Anything interesting here?
I'm learning so much
I doubt
today. Anyway, we should be careful, though. She's a rock. Also, her hair is a lot... I don't realize her hair was glowy. I knew it was two-tone, but it's very glowy. What are we doing? Find someone to talk to and tell Himiko your decision. Where's Himiko at? Which one was Himiko? I can't remember who Himiko was. We can talk to the dog again, though. Peppy is not Himiko, but Peppy is Peppy, and that's better, honestly. If you would choose Himiko over Peppy, I'm deleting you. Whoa, woof, 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 woof. Oh wait, no, Himiko is pretty hot. Still. Peppy. I think Himiko is the red hair one. But Peppy is adorable, and I love Peppy. Look at that dog. I will train Peppy. As a member of the space station, even puppies have to abide by the rules of the station, so for Peppy, you decide to... teach it to shake and sit. Woof, 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 woof. It doesn't pay your commands any attention and just looks at you in silence with a puzzling expression drawing up one side of its mouth. You check again and again to see if your eyes are deceiving you. Its smile is a mix of sarcasm, indifference, disdain, and dysfunctional jaw muscles. This dog hates my guts. Take it to visit other people. Just wanted to say hi before sleep. Oh, no problem. Have a good sleep, Ziryu. It's good to see you. Woofoo woof. It doesn't understand your intent and just sits there, looking slightly overwhelmed. This is going great. This is going great. Moving on. Goodbye, Peppy. Next time, I will win your affection yet, Peppy. Did someone just beep at me? Oh, Arlen. Arlen, what are you doing? Hey, it's... Oh, is Arlen in my pocket? I think Arlen text messaged me. Always so happy to stop by. Oh, it's appreciated. We'll have a lovely stream. Just a little one today. Until I get busy. But I'm not busy yet, which is why I'm here, doing the thing. Thing and the stuff. We are going to, messages. Arlen, what's up, Arlen? Hey, it's me. I got your number without asking. My name's Arlen. We met before. Are you still at the space station? Of course, we haven't said farewell yet. I'm already on the Express to travel. I'm already on the Express to travel amongst the stars. You missed me. I'm not even here anymore. Tough break, Arlen. Sorry about that. The station is launching a program called Project Revival. If you have time, I'd like to ask you for some help. Uh-oh, my phone's credits for this month are running out. This is the last message. I'll be waiting. Road to Revival. If I press Y, that means I accept it. That's a lot of responsibility. guess I'll accept it. That was Herta calling us to the office, and this is Dawn saying, go find Himiko. Dawn looking out for our main quest line. Whatever busy is. It's preparation stuff for things. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, where are we going? Where is Himiko? I don't know. We're gonna find Himiko. Healing effects. That's right, those are heal stations. I was playing 14 this morning, which I haven't played in a couple months, and the crystals everywhere there are teleports, so I get confused. Can I ruin your computer? Cotonids are rocks. No way. I want to read that. We're gonna read that. It's gonna be good. Check this out. You guys want story time? I want story time. That wasn't a real question. We're gonna have story time, and you can't stop me. Species of the galaxy, Wababoo. On the surface, this book is... Space phone plans are back on a set amount of text, likely back in there. Yeah. We probably just doubled back. Space industry is so expensive that all of the space phone companies are basically nickel and diming people. Just as bad as they did millenniums earlier. Because space capitalism is a space bitch. What can I say? On the surface, this book is no different from any other, but upon closer examination you will find that it is surrounded by a layer of stellar light, as if imbued with a hidden spell. The encyclopedic information on Wababoo is recorded on the open page of the book. You can turn the page with your hand, but the content will always remain the same. It's almost like flipping through a book of sifting sand. It seems that you need some sort of authorization to view the other contents. Some sort of key. Galactic species serial number. Spiritual number 415. Species name? Wababoo. Galaxy nickname? Wubba. Jinx. Mischievous astral spirit. Category? Kingdom spiritual organism. Class? Astral spirit. Order? Shapeless. Family, spirit essence. Species, Heliobus. Research summary. Spiritual organisms represented by astral spirits can be traced back to the recorded beginnings of the Amber Era. The Leviathan's conception theory believes that some elder Leviathans were run aground after the Dusk Wars. During their lengthy slumber, their decomposed cells became the seedbed for organic organisms, and their dissipating life force became wandering astral spirits. However, more and more scholars have begun to publicly denounce the Leviathan's conception theory in recent years. Other nascent theories are not included here. In the beginning, the astral spirits did not possess individual wills, and all they did was float and wander aimlessly in the galaxy. During the Trailblaze, as the nameless travelers between the galaxy, the astral spirits became allured by the humans' freedom of travel. The mortal beings possessing the strong emotions of love and lust made a strong impact on the barren core of the astral spirits. Humans have become the most desirable host for astral spirits. The astral spirits would follow the scent of emotions and find their prey, possess their body, and turn the host into a mindless walking corpse. Hosts that aren't able to fuse with the astral spirits will die on the spot. A verified case of a nameless named Erwin Hessler became possessed by an astral spirit and managed to form a symbiotic relationship with it. Those possessed by astral spirits and ended in tragedy are lost as time goes on. Afterward, these types of spiritual organisms hid and blended into human society. Their exceptional abilities to sense emotion and control people's hearts and minds are feared by many. Wababoos have inherited the abilities of their astral spirit ancestors, but are not as deadly. On their own, Wababoos enjoy scaring people and appear as ghostly, semi-transparent, shifting forms. After attaching itself to a host, the personality of the host will change dramatically, and their behavior completely altered. After committing a series of pranks, the host will regain consciousness. If the brutal act of astral spirits are for the purpose of possession and evolution, then Wababoo's roaming would purely be for fun. That's right. They go around being mischievous for no specific reason, and would leave after they get bored. the ruckus would end and the host would return to normal, but the damages caused along the way cannot be salvaged. According to the space station's Adler's tier system, Wubbaboos fall under the medium containment level. Although it does not pose a deadly threat, it does have the potential to cause a lot of trouble and should be kept from breaking loose. Hence the harmless name of Wubbaboo. 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 Thank you. I love lore. I'm gonna forget everything I just read, but it's fun. So that's what counts. Alright, let's get going. You had to learn about the Wubbaboo before we could continue the main game. It's very crucial to the plot you know everything about Wubbaboos. Please understand.
People who buy that think smart water raises their IQ.
Smart water makes you so smart because it says smart on the label, you dummy. These NPCs are stupid. Holy shit. Got Rocky and Balboa and let's see if we can find Himiko on the map. We gotta go find Himiko and talk to her. Himiko. Himiko. Where is Himiko? Space elevator. Wait, what's that one? Oh, wow. That's the big map where you can see all of the things. Would you look at that? Like a big space syringe. Internal purchase officer. I'm gonna go buy shit. I love this music. It's just a vibe. It reminds me of I had a job and I had to do, what's the thing where you're looking over records? And then you're making sure all of the records are right, and then you're, like, logging all of the records. And then you're, like, being like, hey, you bozo, your records are wrong, and I have to fix all of them now. I did a lot of that, and when I was doing that, I listened to a lot of lo-fi. Stripper, that's right. When I was a stripper working, I don't think that's the right profession, but I listened to a lot of lo-fi during that time. This plant doesn't smell very nice. It may not be an oxygen producer. Well, I don't like that plant anymore. This plant is my new best friend. This plant doesn't smell... Okay, well this one sucks too. And that plant is a small child. What a headache. Which one should I give to Master Capote? Why don't I give both curios to him? That way I don't have to worry that he might not like it. But if he dislikes both of them, wouldn't it be twice as bad? Master Capote is going to hate me. What should I do? You're adorable and dumb and small. You're gonna do just fine. Do you have the right to give curios as a gift? She can do whatever the hell she wants. It's a free country. Who is Master Capote? What? You don't know Master Capote? You didn't only arrive today, did you? Or did the Legion break your head during that invasion and give you amnesia? Were you just really, really stupid? Fine. Let me reintroduce Master Capote to you. If you asked who is the most dazzling star on the space station other than Madame Herda, it would definitely be Master Capote. He is gentle and modest, mature and composed. His inner excellence gives him a perfect appearance. One's appearance is shaped by one's mind. But don't you dare to do anything to Master Capote. I am his #1 fan on the space station, and I am 4 years old. And therefore a expert. I've got something to ask you. Give me a curio too. Do you even know what you're talking about? I can't just give a curio to a random person. Except for Master Capote. No one gets curios without going through the normal process. No one gets to choose curios. You think a newbie like you could match Master Capote's knowledge and standards? I mean, your research level is low. You can't apply for a curio for your research at the moment. Anything else is none of your business. I don't like you, I'm leaving. Phew, finally. I spent so much effort introducing the basics of the space station to you, but you're interested in things you shouldn't know.
Can't stop the rock.
Stupid kid. Made me look bad. Cooking Genius number 123 food order robot. Hello. Hello, food order robot Cooking Genius number 123 at your service. Scanning user identification information. Please do not move your name card or face. Scan. Successful. The meal package available for pickup is Space Station Business Meal. Tip. If you want to taste more delicious food, please upgrade your researcher level. Current number in line, 0. The meal is being dispatched for you. Please wait patiently. Delivery in progress. Delivery in progress. Delivery successful. Space Station Business Meal has been delivered. Enjoy your meal. Took long enough. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. Up and down changes characters, not menu options. We're gonna go to Base Zone. My favorite Sonic level. Welcome to the Base Zone. Shut up and jam. And welcome to the Base Zone. Base Zone. Wow, look, treasure. Can I upgrade? Can I get strong now? That's a map. What's that? What's this button do? Whoa, wow, that's cool. I don't know what that does. I'll go back there later, it's fine. Can I do this? I'm gonna do this. Character? I'm gonna upgrade. Can I upgrade? Yeah. Yeah, I can. You wanna see me upgrade? Check this out. You wanna see a trick? It's really cool. Are you ready? Are you ready? You ready? It's gonna be really good. Check this out. You ready? I'm gonna level up main character because she's always gonna be there. Except for when she's not. Bam, bam, bam. Wow, level 11. That's crazy. Technology sure is amazing. Space. It's everywhere. Get out of the view. I'm looking at space. Do you know any of the constellations up there, chat? I'm gonna find one. I give up. Alright, let's go. Entered safe zone. How safe is it? Not safe enough, because I'm here.
Are you still in the mood to read a book?
Wow, reading's for nerds, nerd. Haha, you're a nerd. You want to read another log? I do. No, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. We've got things to do. Objectives to do. Games to beat. Win mingle. Win minged. 3 out of the 4 curios are missing. When will we? If it isn't the infamous Taiwan, surely you are here to volunteer in the Curio Collection Squad inspired by the Declaration of Revival. I am just passing by. It's our destiny to meet. For a talented young person like yourself, this conversation is meant to be. Please allow me to introduce myself again. I am Win Mingle, head of the Herda Department of Implement Arts. I am also the Curio Collection Squad leader, in charge of establishing safe areas in the base zone. You are back with Hamburger Helper Stroganoff. Welcome back, Stroganoff Manuel. We are talking to Mr. Mingle. Or whatever. Menge? Mr. Menge. Allow me to be frank, I am currently troubled by the lack of human resources available for the Curio Collection Squad. There are 4 zones in the space station. With our current capacity, we can only take care of 1. If this situation persists, I wonder when we will achieve the objective we have set out in the Declaration of Revival. After calming myself down and giving it some thought, I realized that recruiting external members may be the solution. While I was lingering on that thought, you began a conversation with me. What a pleasant coincidence. They're not good at being frank. Their name tag still says win. Good one. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to let me know. I don't have any questions. Good. For any questions you may encounter in the future, my young friend, please do not hesitate to come to me. In the future, there is much I must rely on you for. Okay. Thank you and mingle. Mr. Menge. It's just like the book series, the Mr. Menge books. There's a whole bunch of them. I never read them though. I've seen the characters a lot.
This, but...
They have a lot of merch with Mr. Menge characters on it. I can't believe it either, guys. It's crazy. It's all so crazy. Hello, Abraham. This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Got him. There's still more to do. There's still more to do. Fine then. Hey you. I'm gonna smack you in the face. That's what happened. Oh, it's scared of me. I don't want to beat it up if it's scared of me. I'm gonna do it anyway, though. But, like... Oh, this is my actual party. It's right, when we were in the, When we were in the closed beta, we were using a fake party. Oh, I'm on auto battle right now. I didn't even intentionally do that, but, you know, it's okay. They seem to be doing fine on their own.
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Hell yeah. I like her hammer. She was gonna be temporary, but I kinda like...
story in your own way.
That's what we're doing. I kinda like her hammer, but I also want Mark 7, so we might just end up having 2 ice people. Is that okay? I'm gonna say it is okay. They can't stop me from having 2 ice people on my team. Anyone who tells you you can't have 2 ice people on your team is a narc, and you shouldn't ever talk to them again because they're lying to you. Plain and simple. We're gonna stick with this for now. So. Menge is Welsh slang for hoo-ha. Is that what it is? I've heard that as slang, but I didn't know that it was a Welsh word. That's interesting. I had no idea. When I think Welsh, I typically think of words with a lot of letters. Specifically a lot of I feel like they have a lot of consonants. But maybe not. Maybe it's just a lot of letters in general. That's what I think of when I think of Welsh. Like that town that has the name. You know, town that has the name. It's like the most well-known thing about Wales is the town that has the name. Anyway, here's another Herda. You don't have anything better to do? Go test my simulated universe. Quit wandering about the station carrying a Stellaron. People have to wipe you down everywhere it explodes. Everywhere if it explodes. Or, I can hit myself with a hammer. It's an island, not a continent. I didn't say I thought I said country. I wouldn't have said continent. I think I probably said country. It's on the same continent. Oh yeah, no, I guess if I called the UK a continent, that would be wrong. Whatever, it's the same land mass as the UK. There's a lot of screens in here. That's what the ship looks like. It's a big space needle. And then we've got, Wait, is that real text? I can't tell if that's real text or not. Oh wait, let's look down here. That is not real text. That is gibberish text. Okay, got it. How is this plant? We can't talk to that plant. How's this plant? We need to find the oxygen plants. A lot of these plants don't provide oxygen, and that's a problem. How are we supposed to breathe if the plants aren't giving us oxygen? I mean, I'm playing as a puppet right now, but I'm pretty sure most of my party needs oxygen to breathe. What is the Wales country called? Not the Wales country, the Wales city? God, now I'm just getting worse at it. Okay. Wales city name. Is this the one? Okay, so the shortened versions are Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl and Llanfair Space Pwllgwyngyl. But they're shortened versions of the actual city name, and the actual city name is Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl Gogrichwer Drobwylantislio Gogogach. And my Welsh is surprisingly bad because I don't know Welsh, but that is the longest city name. As far as I'm aware, that's the longest name of a city in the world. It's a good name. Here, I'll put it on the screen for you guys, so you can read it all stream long. Oh, anyway, Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl Gogrichwer Drobwylantislio Gogogach. Pretty small. Population of 3,000. 71% can speak Welsh. I would expect it to be higher, honestly, given the name of the city. Is the 6th largest settlement on the island by population. Wow. Wow. It is an island. It is certainly an island. It is a country, though, isn't it? Wales is its own country. But, I thought it was connected. But there is absolutely a complete water disconnect in between. It's just very, very close. So it's hard to tell. What's the sheep population? Not as high as New Zealand, probably. But let me find out. Oh, wait. I gotta put the word on the screen. There you go. That's too long to fit, so I'll just have it scroll. And then you can read it as it goes across the screen. That'll help. There you go. That's better. That's better. Put it down here. Put it down there. Here. It's probably best. Probably the best place for it, yeah. Oh wait, that's the middle of the word. That's where the middle is. So we're gonna shrink it a little bit. Oh. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so Wales. Now, do you want to know the sheep population of just the town? Or all of Wales? We can look at, let's look up the sheep population for the town of Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl Drobwylantislio real quick. How many sheep in Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl Gogrichwer Drobwylantislio Gogogach? And here is the Llanfair Pwllgwyngyl thatcityname.co.uk village history. Sheep. For every horse, mule, or ass laden or unladen and not drawing the sum of 1 day, for every drove of oxen, this is a poem. For every drove of oxen, cow, or other neat cattle per score, the sum of 10 days. For every drove of calves, sheep, lambs, or pig per score, the sum of 5 days. Oh no, these are the tolls. These are tolls to be taken at the Llanfair Gate. I see. I just realized something. I don't care. We're gonna play the video game again. We're back. We are back. I don't have a bio, though. Rules. No. Can't even fit the whole name. Can't even fit the whole name in here. That's wild. Back to the game. Let's go. You'll never know how many sheep. Probably 14,000. 14,000 sheep. Enough sheep to drown the people of Lanfar Pwilgwyn Gilgo Orish Wishili Ogogogach. Where is Himiko? Haha, no one can see your redeem because it's hidden behind the Welsh. Tricked you, Manuel. That was my evil plan the whole time. But thank you for the Outerdine. What's that say? Warning. Big text. What about you? What's your deal? I can't talk. There were like 5 plants I could interact with for some reason. Like all of the plants in the front of the ship I could like talk to, and it would be like, this plant sucks. Doesn't even make oxygen. And it was weird. Normally you just wouldn't. Here's treasure chests.
Looks good.
Is there another treasure chest? You're not treasure chests. Get out of here.
In the mood to read a book?
Oh, we need to restore. Herda's hurting. Did you get it? Because her name's Herda? She's living a joke. I'm hitting boxes with my bat. Hitting boxes is all that. Storage zone, supply zone, master control zone. Storage zone! Maybe we can go fight that boss we skipped. Or it wasn't a boss, but like a really strong enemy blocking a treasure chest that was too powerful for us. What is that thing? It's yellow, or white, or yellow, or off-white. It's off-white. Unearthly Marvel. Unearthly Marvel is made from special optical materials. When put in direct contact with life forms, the touch block will be eliminated, lighting up all the blocks to turn them into a physical path. It's a puzzle. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Oh my god. All tiles must be activated. I hacked up. So, what we do... Boom, boom. Oh no! My weapons are useless. Okay. Okay. Fucked up. I'm good at puzzles, chat. Trust me on this one. I'm a puzzle expert. I invented puzzles. How I got this. I got this. We go forward, and then we get this one instead. Here we go. See? Told ya. Bountiful treasure. They no longer call them chests in this game. I remember when Genshin came out, everyone would take pictures, and they would take the characters and have them stand in front of the chests, and it would say, like, glorious chest, and common chest, and they were being weirdos, because it's boob. But now it says treasure
We
instead.
need a strategy.
I wonder if that was a response
Can't stop the run.
to them trying to avoid the meme happening again.
Time to get vigilant.
They were too weak, clearly. Bounce? What does bounce do? Deals minor fire damage to single enemy target with 5 bounces in total. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, so that's just gonna hit whoever?
Who will it be?
Yeah, it just hits whoever. I see. Okay. She's just AoE McGee. Blasts. Anyway, I started blasting.
Keep up! Time to twirl!
Let's make it quick.
What are you looking at?
The only one who's really weak to her is that one, but they're like full health, so it's not really worth it. Might as well just take that person out. Oh, they didn't even die! What the heck? Herda! Herda's going down! Herda's gonna die here. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Okay. Star this.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Are you gonna heal everyone? No, just speed boost, I see. Okay, Rick Baroni, I guess.
Time to twirl!
Let's
Yeah.
rock.
You didn't quite die, but
Ready
that's
to lose
okay,
yourself?
because you might still die if I do this. Let's see.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Time to twirl!
Let's go.
Honored to meet me.
I'd be more honored to meet you if you weren't about to die here. Not gonna lie.
This show.
Okay, alright, well, you killed a completely different person, but
No
we're still
manners, huh?
fucked. We are still super fucked. Oh no! That's okay though, because it's multiple shots and there's only 2 of them, so we're guaranteed to hit both of them. And if the one on the left dies, then we'll get more hits in on the one on the right. So I think we're guaranteed to hit
Who will it be?
4 shots
Let's make
on
it
the one
quick.
on the right. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Oh. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I need to get the fuck out of here. Nice to know I can still die terribly. Good. Good to know. What if we go and get this chest this time, but we don't fight? This isn't even the same chest, I don't think, actually. That's a
I'm
different
getting
one.
the hang of this.
Okay. Almost beat it. It was close. I mean, considering it was 5 enemies, that wasn't bad. Unfortunately, I don't even know where that enemy was to challenge them again. It's like, they respawned me and I feel like I changed locations. Bum, 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 bum. What's this? I want to stand on it. That's just backwards talk. Anyone good at backwards talk? Wait. Can I record while I'm streaming? Probably not, right? Say we were playing 6 today, Kate. This is a secret stream. I can play whatever I want. After Kefka blew up the world, it turned into a space game. You can record OBS, but I don't know if I can record OBS while streaming. There might be a conflict. If anyone's good at speaking Twin Peaks language, this is your chance to shine. The strange voice is saying something over and over. You trace it back to the source and listen carefully. This voice seems to contain some kind of poignant meaning. but all you can make out is the word king. Are there tools aboard the space station to translate it? You notice a yellowed note that reads, "Can anyone understand what it is saying? My authorization isn't high enough, so I can't borrow the unbearable weights." Oh, that was the Nicolas Cage movie. The unbearable weight of being Nicolas Cage. I saw that. It was good because it had Nicolas Cage in. I had fun with that. Not his best movie, but it was still pretty fun. Hello, Casey. Welcome and welcome. I will not acknowledge the text on the screen or what people are saying, but I will welcome you to the chat. The voyage continues. Find someone to talk to and tell Himiko your decision. That's still our quest. That has not changed. But there's more stuff to get. We'll get so strong. Mandy's his best movie. I've heard very good things about Mandy. I feel like I've heard nothing but praise for that movie. So I would believe it. Actually, let's go to characters. I have a lot of level up materials all of a sudden. I'm not really sure why I got so many of them, but I did. I got a lot. Taiwan is main character, so I might as well try to level her up first and foremost. ABC, adorable. Oh, fuck. I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm not, like, listen, I like when things are cute. And I would like to be cute, but also, I don't do well with praise. So instead, I'm going to level up Taiwan. Did you know Taiwan is the coolest space baseball player? It's true. She's also level 13. Psych, level 14. I lied to you all. That was my master plan the entire time. Okay, Herda, you got a cool hammer, but you're not my defense. What level is Thailand? Oh, Thailand's gonna be like late game. It's gonna be a while, but we'll probably want to get her up to around level like 50 or so when we get there. Yeah, if you weren't there for the last one, I named my character Taiwan because my character's name was Taiwan in Genshin Impact. But I had to spell it funny because they censor the word Taiwan. And the only reason I have the name in Genshin Impact is because it was before they started censoring Taiwan. And so I just rolled with it and was like, this is my name forever now. But it can't be my name forever now because I can't type it in the chat anymore. But that's why you spell things funny in the sci-fi game and pretend it's a cool, stylish choice. I wanted to level up her light cone. Yeah, we're gonna auto add to her light cone. How do I select auto add with a controller? Oh, it's that button, I see. There we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Level 19. Holy shit, that's now my strongest card. And your card needs to be no available items to auto add. Oh my god, I wasted all of my auto add items on one thing. If it isn't the consequence of my own actions. Let's see how it is. What if we do 4-star? Can we do 4-star? No. Okay. Well, I hacked up a little bit. That's alright. That means Herda's gonna be doing some good modifier damage or whatever on her. I think hers was for ultimates, so her ultimates are gonna hit really hard. Why this innocuous video game company would censor the name of a totally real democratic country. Very odd. Right? It's so strange. Such a strange thing to do. Bum, bum, ba-dum. The weirdest thing is, like, how many games I know that, like, there's a lot of games that actually come out of Taiwan. But even the games that come out of Taiwan end up having to censor themselves because China's stupid about it. Which sucks. My ex-favorite rhythm game's main musician was from Taiwan, but I can't remember if the entire studio is from Taiwan. But they're in trouble right now for being stinky, so... I still want to play Citus. I talked a lot about wanting to play Citus on stream, but now I just feel kind of angry about playing it at the same time. Fragmentum corrosion. Stellarin bursts can lead to fragmentum corrosion. These are connected to the Stellarin within you. Stellarin bursts can lead to fragmentum corrosion. They're connect... I'm just reading the same text on repeat. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I want to fight you. How do I get to your house? Is this the one that killed me before? Level 16? Yeah, that is absolutely the one that killed me before. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in here. Nobody even likes you. You're everyone's least favorite character. Get out of here. You're dumb. Stop staring at my puppet all the time. I don't find the view of your nostrils that enjoyable. You can't see the nostrils because I'm you right now, dingus. That would be nostril view. This is not nostril view. This is mirror view. Nostril view. Nostril view. Still a little bit of nostril view. No nostril view. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Upgrade complete. Time to get vigilant.
It's funny how like 90% of the world's semiconductors come from Taiwan. Weird how a country that's entirely dependent on semiconductor chip fabrication would want to be so upset about that particular... Yeah. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Okay. Fire. But bounce is just gonna hit random people right now, and I need to have the fire focused on the people who it's gonna do the most damage to. So we're gonna focus on you.
Pretty good crowd today.
Yeah, it is. And then we're gonna focus on... Oh, fuck, I screwed up already. Damn it. Shit. Fuck, okay. That was bad. That was bad. But that's okay. That's okay. There's still time.
Honored to meet me.
Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, oh. Ha 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 ho. You're not real. You can't hurt. Oh, shit. Hi, chat. Oh, I love that. Oh, that was... See, that was worth it. That was worth getting... Worth retreating for. We got to see a cute little animation. Bum, 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 bum. She's like a ballerina figure. What do you call... A music box. She's like a music box with the little ballet spinning figure thing going on.
The details tell me about capability. Word count tells me about attitude.
It's Hamburg. worth getting absolutely handled like a trash bag over. That's right! That's a way to put it. I really do need to get a better jump on people. Take advantage of my, like, intro starter attacks. Fire in the hole!
Oh, let's see.
Boop, boop, boop. No weakness.
Let's rock.
Time to twirl! Huh. Time to twirl!
Oh yeah, this one. See, look. This is what a normal fight looks like. Oh no, you hurt me, but you're dead and it doesn't matter anymore. There you go. That's what happened.
The best is yet to come.
Best is yet to come, so don't dump a dum. I don't remember the words. What is that?
Found your weakness.
Oh, it's a laser beam. That's cool. Not enough alchemy? That is a good point. Luckily, you know, maybe we can find a game with alchemy in it and play that tomorrow. That could be a thing. That could happen. That'd be pretty cool. If only there was one. Wow, remember that hallway? I remember that hallway. Brings back memories. Insufficient pts. I need to get more pts so I can refill Asta's health.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Bum, 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 bum.
Just a scratch. No manners, huh?
Just a flesh wound.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Meow.
This is our chance.
Yeah. Time to twirl!
Look how cool. Yeah, no, Herta rules. But I do want to get March 7th back in here. I might replace Asta with March 7th. Asta's cool and all, but I think March 7th is better, honestly. So.
Who invited you?
Bum, 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 bum.
Who will it be?
Completely missed the person you could kill. You could have killed the one on the left if you hit them, but you didn't. It's okay. That's alright.
Let's rock.
What are you looking at?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Music.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
How did we get so much jade? I feel like we must have gotten like an achievement or something. Because it seems like we got a bunch of jade for some reason. And I don't know why. I guess we'll do a thing though. We'll do, the thingy. Wow, a train! Whoa, it's in space and it's a train and there's a bunny thing. Hi, little bunny man. How you doing? I don't care about the train. I want the little bunny man. Give me the little bunny man. How dare you? I just want the little bunny man on my team. Is that so much to ask? I don't have anyone who is... Wait. Oh, okay, so look. When you're, like, trying to plan who to, like, get in on with them, it'll show if the person you're currently using has the strength against them. Up at the top of the screen. That's pretty helpful. But yeah, we're gonna swap Asta out. She's kind of lagging right now. Wrong menu. We want to be in team setup. Thank you for Fuller Hydrate. Goodbye, Asta. Hello again, March. Less elements, but I think still gonna work out a little better for us. Come on. That was not the enemy, but good work. Look, right away, we froze 3 enemies as soon as combat started. What did I tell you? Worked out great.
I am.
AOE, 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 AOE.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
Pretty good crowd today.
Are the rails made out of stars, or do the stars have rails made of regular rail? The stars have rails made out of star rail, and the rails have stars made out of rail stars. But it's all made out of Honkai.
The audience
Honkai
is
is like, midichlorians from Star Wars. This is factual information about the series, by the way. All thanks to the cooler hydrate. Exactly, it was so cool it froze the enemy.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Honky is clown ore. Yeah. It's like right there in the name. Apparently, Pat Stares At, who I watch a lot, was trying to name his stream Honky something when he was playing Star Rail, and Twitch yelled at him because you're not allowed to say honky. So I should probably not say honky a whole bunch of times, or I might get suspended for saying honky. So I apologize for saying honky a bunch of times, because apparently honky is an offensive thing to say. Isn't that just like a white trash slang? I feel like that's just slang for like white trash or something. Is Honky an angel that caused the third impact? Yes. It's like when Hassan Abi got suspended for a while recently because he said cracker. Which is, again, it's just like, there's no power to that word. A word used to go after, like, the majority who's, like, not even remotely getting... It's not the same as, like, actual words that insult people, like, at all. And I think Twitch is being kind of ridiculous to group those into the same category with, like, actual slurs. But that's Twitch for you. People love Cracker Barrel, yeah. The Cracker Barrel. Jive Ass Honky. I'm pretty sure that's Jive, isn't it Jive Ass Turkey? Or maybe it's just Jive Turkey. I don't know what that means. Automod ignores it even? Yeah, it's true. So Automod is using the Twitch default settings, but apparently the settings are, like, different if you're going to, like, use it in the title of your stream. But then they'll still ban people over saying things? I don't know. It's all weird. It's not an even platform. Things are very strange here. But also, it's like... Save the energy for the people who are, like, actually being hateful and not, like, saying, like, honky of all things. It's dumb. I think Automod ignores VIPs as well. That's true. It doesn't ignore
The
VIPs?
details tell me about capability. Word count tells me about attitude.
We should go find Himiko. I feel like we're overdue to, like, move on in the story. Where is Himiko, though? I can't even remember. We should go here, too, because there's, like, stuff we can redeem there. Just super mods.
Wanna go take some pictures?
So where... This... You? The other Win. Not the Win Minge. Win Shiki. Let me double check everything. Research topic, no progress. Research progress report meeting. Cancelled last minute. Performance review criteria under evaluation. Good, everything's in place. Now this is the best time for scientific research. I don't think I've seen you before. Nevertheless, it seems to be our fate to meet each other like this, especially during the leisure time away from work. You don't look very busy. That's not true. How busy I am should not be judged by any existing projects, but whether any brainstorming is happening in my head. This is my work philosophy. It's okay to be lazy, but you are lazy, and you're in denial. Although I may seem pretty leisurely, deep down I do care a lot about the space station's restoration after the Legion invasion. Have you noticed how intertwined my eyebrows are right now? That's how much I care about the space station. Are they intertwined? Also, again, whenever I do this, it's like, not that I'm trying to, like, upskirt people, it's that, like, I really want to be able to zoom in closer on people, but there's, like, not really a good way to do that. Again, I was playing 14 this morning, and a feature that I think is nice for games to have is, like, the ability to just randomly go in and out of first person. I like playing games in third person, but it's nice to be able to talk to people in first person, because I just want to actually, like, see the character model up close. And I think that should just be a universal thing. Not that the face has a lot of detail, but if you're going to talk about your eyebrows, I'm going to want to look at your eyebrows. What have you got for sale? You can do that in 15, too. They added it in 15 later, though. That was not something that was there by default. I imagine there will not be first person in 16, because that would be a good way to make yourself sick with the way the combat is in that game. Any purchases are counted in the cumulative spending, although it's not really for use in combat in the first place. It's just for when you're wandering around, and you can look at things and be like, ooh, ah, pretty. Cumulative totals of things that you thinged on. Wow. That's cool. I have 230 things. I'm gonna use my 230 things to buy, harmonic tune. Just one harmonic tune. And then I'm gonna claim that thing. And then I'm gonna get a Seed of Abundance. And then I'm gonna get a Obsidian of Dread. Always good to just have a bunch of random-ass crafting materials you don't plan around, because then sometime in the near future, you'll have a bunch of stuff you actually need, maybe, potentially, possibly. Does anyone else do it this way? Where it's like, you can look at the recipe for things, and, like, just get the exact specific things you need for specific upgrades, but instead you just buy a whole bunch of random junk and you're like, I'll get to it eventually. Because that's how I always do it. It's a lot simpler that way. And then you just surprise yourself and you're like, oh, I need one of these things? Well, apparently I have 85 of them saved up from long, long ago, and I never knew what to do with them. That's my favorite. It's like a present to yourself. It's like when you lose money, and then you find money, and then all of a sudden it's free money, because you were missing it for so long that now you just have free money. Because if you lose your money and you find it again, at some point you gave up on the money, and now it's just considered lost. So you're not really getting the same money back, you're getting new, better money by finding the money after you've given up on the old money, which is the new money. It's the same principle, but in video game form. Does that make sense? Because it makes sense in my head. I think that makes sense. You level up now. You also level up now. There we go. Everyone in the party is at least level 10. Perfect. Asta, what's going on?
Oh, thank goodness you're all safe. It's a
Yeah.
pity that we haven't had the chance to talk much, and now the Express is about to leave. Do you have any questions?
I'm sorry for removing you from my party, but that other girl had a hammer. Make sure you don't burn yourself out.
After all this is over, I'm putting my vacation time in with Madame Herta. I've got it all planned. I'll hop on an airship and give the Blue a good look.
The Blue. Is that Bluey? Is she talking about Bluey? Is she gonna go to Australia and watch Bluey? probably. You can see it from the space station, you know? Will Madame Hura let you take a vacation?
I guess so. I haven't taken leave once since I joined the space station. Oh, and if I have an actual full vacation, I can take my time to collect observational data and finish writing my paper.
Oh. Nerd shit. I see.
Of course, there's already a lot of published research on the blue vid. I want to study it myself. It might sound a lot like work, but it's really just a hobby. There are no deadlines or quotas to meet, and I don't get paid.
Yeah, nerd shit. I understand. Is there really no way I can
If you
help?
wanted to come back and help, of course I wouldn't refuse you. Dan Hung helped inventory our
Dan
rare
Hung,
items.
not
March
Don
7th
Hang.
said that she would help out as much as she can
Dan
and
Hung.
connected over 50 wires in the electrical room. Everyone from the Express is so obliging. And I think you're pretty good at meddling, too.
It's kind of my hobby. I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo in my past life. Can I stay at the space station?
I like you, but you have a Stellaron in your body?
Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sure. Just because I've got something that can explode inside of me, I can't hang out on your fancy space station. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't stay here because you're a bomb and bombs explode, and it's a liability to have a bomb living on the space station with us because we're babies and we don't like when our home explodes because of explosions inside of contained crafts that'll probably just burst open and people can't breathe because the cold dark abyss of space. Wow. Asta's a hater. I'm glad I took her out of my party.
If you were just wandering around, or if you agreed to be sealed away in an experiment pod, that would be fine. But if you're going to work in the space station long term, the Stellaron may have some serious effects on the station's fragmentum. As the lead researcher, that's a risk I cannot take. I can sense your enthusiasm for the space station, but I'm afraid I have to turn you away.
I gotta get to know the dog better. Let me think things over.
Oh, sure. No hurry.
What am I even thinking over? I need to find Himiko. Where the heck is Himiko? Space plant. Some space plants. You've never seen them before, but they feel familiar. Again, this room. This room here has all these plants you can interact with. It's very strange. Oh, is there a, there's a button you can press to, like, map yourself. Give you, like, a little, like, dotted line that leads you to where your destination is in Genshin, but I don't know if that's in here, too. In the Himiko room. That makes sense. Let's find the Himiko room. Wait, okay. Seems like that's the hallway we want to be in. Look, it's the Himiko room. We found it. You called it. Sure enough. Or I can go talk to March 7th as March 7th, and because we are both March 7th, this conversation is now June 14th.
Hey, I heard the news. You're coming with us on the Express, right?
That's right. You want me to come along?
Do I even need to say it? I think we're becoming fast friends. Isn't that enough?
We get to be besties with Calendar Girl now.
But you look like you've got something on your mind. Come on, out with it.
I'm thinking about if I should get on the Express.
Of course you should. Why wouldn't you?
What if that train takes us to the opening sequence of Final Fantasy VII and then we get to blow up whatever this game's version of Final Fantasy VII is? And I get to be the bomb. Instead of us placing a bomb, I just, like, plug myself into it and go boom, because the Stellaron is unstable. That'd be cool. Oh, Automod's not doing anything. Nothing we care about. I don't think Automod didn't care. It's okay if you want to say cracker in my chat. If you wanna have deep Cracker Barrel conversations and talk about Honky Impact, that's okay. Just another day. Like, obviously, no actual offensive language, but those are dumb. Of course you should. Why wouldn't
There's
you?
only 4 of us now, plus Pom Pom. Each of us can have our own carriage to sleep in. You wouldn't have the heart to leave your carriage unmanned, would you?
I don't, that sounds more like I don't know what the carriage is like.
Come aboard and take a look for yourself.
I'm actually gonna look it up, see what the definition of honky is. Because now I want to know. Just honking around with you fellow Bed Bath & Beyond customers, that's right. A contemptuous term used by some black people for a white person or for white people collectively. So what they're saying is, essentially that does fall into the same category as cracker. But in both cases, I'm going to say, white people are the least repressed people in the United States. So slang directed towards white people in the United States is kind of not really a thing that matters. It doesn't carry the same weight. Oh no, you get to live your life normally and not have half the country being crazy people towards you all the time. So here's a funny word that we're gonna throw at you. It's not the same thing. And I don't think I care. That's my statement. Dun dun dun. Actually didn't know that's what honky was. I didn't know honky actually had a racial element to it at all. But again, as a white people, we deserve to get called funny names. I get it. I mean, I'm kind of a white people. I'm like a robot. But I'm a white people robot, so it is what it is. Does that kind of thing happen often?
Stuff like that? Not too often. It sure freaked me out. But every encounter I've had since coming aboard the Express has been strange, to say the least. For example, going to the desert to catch something called a sandfish.
It'd be hilarious if I got myself banned this stream, and then I couldn't do my debut.
Getting my head cracked open by a Galena ball falling from the sky while
that would actually be really funny. I don't want to, but if that was something that ended up getting me banned, I would laugh.
Huh. Looking back now, it all seems quite dangerous. But I had the crew there with me, so the problems didn't seem all that bad.
Oh, how time flies.
Already? You know, when you were passed out, all I thought was I had to look after you. And then you picked up the bat? Just incredible!
Bats are incredible, I agree.
In the blink of an eye, you knocked that big fella into Mr. Yang's black hole and saved me. Nah, we're not splitting up here. I'd like
How did you join the
too.
Express?
I was already on the train when I woke up. I was just drifting out there in space
and to stream on
got picked
GeoCities?
up by the Express.
You'd actually be streaming on
Amazing,
NeoCities.
right?
Have you seen NeoCities? I know Meat has one of those, because, like, GeoCities, I don't think GeoCities exists at all anymore. It probably just redirects you. I feel like GeoCities, if I typed in GeoCities, my guess is it's going to redirect me to Facebook. Because I feel like maybe Facebook ended up buying them, or MySpace might have ended up buying them, but Facebook ended up buying MySpace, I think, too, so I don't know. But NeoCities was like some website that came out in recent years to kind of recreate the feeling of what GeoCities used to be. GeoCities.com. Yahoo! It takes you to Yahoo. Well, there you have it. GeoCities redirects to Yahoo. I'm surprised Yahoo's even still around, honestly. It's, you know, Yahoo was big, but it's like, I would have expected them to be absorbed into somebody by now. Debut via JPEG stills on your blog? That'd be pretty good. Let me think things over. I love the end of conversation. I'm just gonna turn into you and run away. I love shooting people. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Himiko!
So, have you thought things through?
I have thought things through. This is what the outfit was reminding me of. One of Frex's Final Fantasy outfits she was showing me earlier today. It looks like this outfit. It looks like Himiko Star Rail. Let's see. I want to join the Express.
Then come with me.
It was really cool. This morning, I got to hang out with Frex at Frex's house on Final Fantasy. Frex has a really, really cool house. It's super cool. There's, like, secrets and really good music, and we had a dance party, and it was the best. I want to go back.
The way to celebrate.
Let's go.
I'll be waiting.
Time to get on.
Till we make it.
I got to infiltrate the coop. That's right.
I'm over here.
Come with me.
I love
take
you.
the journey.
I love you, little bunny man.
Hey, you
Or
over
girl.
there looking dumbfounded.
Funny person. Hello, Whatside. Welcome in. Good to see you. I love Pom Pom. Pom Pom is my favorite. Vewa.
Himiko told Pom Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom Pom will only say this once.
All games need to have more vocal tracks. Vocal tracks are just like immediate hype to me. It's like, oh my god, they went all out on this soundtrack. Very Cowboy Bebop episode ending? Yeah, I get that vibe. I can feel that.
Pom Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are lately. But this is the Astral Express. And everyone on here has their secrets.
I really need to buy Bebop again. I like owning Bebop, because it's a very good series, but I've owned it twice already, and I always somehow end up managing to have somebody end up with my copy, and I never get it back. The episode where Ed leaves? Yeah. That's great. That's such a good show. We'll watch that on, what day is it? Okay, cool, I didn't miss a week. Maybe we'll watch that, like, next week or the week after. It's one of the coming up, Anime Tuesdays. By the way, we have Anime Tuesday in the Discord, where on Tuesday night we watch anime. And it was kind of on hold for a bit because I was busy. But we started it back up again a couple weeks ago. And we're doing more. Tomorrow's Promare. And then I guess we're doing Bebop soon. And then some other stuff. It's true. Anyway, look at Pom Pom. I love Pom Pom.
Since you chose to board, you can abide by the rules.
Edward.
You're not the only special
Edward
one here.
Hong
You'd best
Pepelu
remember
Tavruski III. I think that's Ed's full name. I think so.
I'm Pom Pom, the conductor.
Hey, Pom Pom.
Just come find me if you have any trouble.
My heart lies with the stars. Enter Astral Guide. Complete operation briefing according to the instruction to obtain rewards. Yeah, I mean, that would be helpful. I'll take that. It's one of those series where, like, I'd like to own it, but also, like, I'm in no hurry. Because I've owned it multiple times. And money's expensive. What was that? What did you just do? Switching control modes is prohibited during the tutorial. What? We're out of the tutorial. What are you talking about? Press continue to play the game with... I've been playing with the controller all day? Yeah, dummy. This game is, like, still, like... Apparently, I forgot what I was gonna say. We just unlocked, the random quest menu that we're in right now. Oh, here, let's gamble. You wanna gamble with fake money? Let's gamble with more fake money. This is the special gamble. Let's do the special gamble. And then they'll give us cards, but that's okay, because they've been giving us a lot of free characters anyway, and that's fine by me. I kind of prefer cards at this point. Thing is, they give you characters, and that's more characters you have to level up and give good equipment to. They give you cards, and that's more characters you can level up and give good equipment to that you already have. That seems better in my book, personally. Maybe not if you're, like, dumping actual money into it, but, like, if you're just using the free stuff they give to you, I'd rather just level up the characters I have already. Achievement. My heart lies with the stars. Speaking of leveling people up and upgrading stuff, your light cone is gonna get leveled up. Boop. What does yours do again? When the wearer unleashes their ultimate, they restore HP by 18% of their max HP. Yeah, that's pretty good. Especially since you get ultimates a lot in this game, so that works out pretty well. 19, 12, 15. Those are all pretty decent right now. And then... Oh, wait. Character levels. Forgot to check character levels. So we have 12, 10, 10, 12. We got a bunch more level up stuff again. They level up some on their own. Like, whenever you do combat, you get, like, a little bit of experience that goes straight to the character, but then you also get these, which you can, like, issue out to people however you like, which is a good idea. It seems weird that the character would gain experience and then you'd have an experience thing you give to them manually, but you also have to remember that this is a game where you're going to be, like, occasionally getting new characters at random intervals, and they're going to be starting at level 0. And, like, you don't want to manually level up a brand new character from the beginning when everything you're fighting is level 40. So it makes sense to have both things in place. Like, is it probably a little grindy? Yeah, because it's a free-to-play and they do that. But it would suck to get a new character at level 1 late game and just have them be awful, because I think they only really get experience when they do something. It's kind of my issue with, like, classic Pokemon. I'm glad they fixed that in the newer Pokemon, where, like, EXP share is kind of like just a default function now. Because it used to be you needed a special item for EXP share, but it's just kind of like, let's just have EXP share be default. I don't want to have to, like, manually level up this level 10 thing when everything I'm fighting is, like, level 30. Eggs and stuff were the worst before that was regular. Yeah, I'll just do that. That's fine. You can have them all. What's 94 gigabytes? Oh, 1080p? Oh, all of the Watanabe animes. Wait, so that's Bebop, Shampoo, Kids on the Slope, Space Dandy, and Carol and Tuesday? Am I missing any? Is that it? Is that the full list? I think that's the full list, but maybe they're... No, Terror and Resonance, right? Yeah. I think that's the full list. There's like 6 of them? Maybe there's something else. I need to watch Terror and Resonance still. Forgot about that one.
Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries.
Where's March 7th's room?
Oh? Why are you interested in her room?
Don't ask questions. Where is it?
Ah, Pom Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there.
Don't care. Is that a phonograph?
You recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit.
Scott has direction, music producer, and co-producer, and co-director. Oh, okay, wow. That's a lot. That's all my questions for today.
Still needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself.
Okay.
No
I love
matter
you, Pom Pom.
where you go on this train, Pom Pom will always have my eyes on you.
You know what's cool? I might not have actually ended up doing Train Stream 2 yet, but we still got to do Train Stream 2 in our hearts by playing a game that still has trains in it and being on a train. Anyway. Pom Pom Stream. Pom Pom Stream. It's the Pom Pom Stream. It's the Pom Pom Stream. Look at Pom Pom. Look at Pom Pom. We love Pom Pom. Pom Pom's the best. Pom Pom's a bunny. Rides on a train better than the rest. Pom Pom's cool. Pom Pom has ears. They're really good ears. They're very cute and they're very long. Pom Pom's not a dog. Pom Pom's a bunny. I think Pom Pom's a bunny. I actually don't know. But I think Pom Pom's really cool. And the song sucks, so I'm gonna go now.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
I will bring them back, and then we will jam to them. New song. The game is on. The timeline is game. Phonograph. Okay, alright. We're just gonna jam now. The only way you found that has Knocking on Heaven's Door? Really? I own a copy of that. Wait, do I have that here? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Knocking on Heaven's Door is just the, Okay, so my raid alerts are still broken. Larkspur, hello! Welcome, raiders! If we could get a shout-out for Lark. My raid alerts don't work. That's pretty cool. Welcome into my humble abode. I'm blue right now because I'm in space. Everything is blue in space. What were you up to today? You were playing retro. What was retro that you were playing, Lark? I would like to know.
Oh my god!
Also, hello, Dearmed, as well. Hello, Lark, and Dearmed, and, this is the Varichanal. We are in the Varichanal right now, and I'm blue because I'm in space. And you're also in space now because you're here, so I hope you remembered your spacesuits. You were playing Dead to Rights. Is that a third-person shooter from the PS2 era? Because that sounds like a third-person shooter from the PS2 era to me. Discovered the way of the Na'vi. Yes, I am a Na'vi now. I can use my... Actually, wait, no, I'm not going to talk about hair stuff. The hair stuff is weird in that I'm a blue person from the Avatar movie. It means I have elemental powers and can bend water, but also Ferngully, but it's live action, all at the same time. And then whatever happened in Avatar 2, the Avatar of Dark Waters, camera level design and hand-to-hand combat is so good. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I don't know much of anything about it, but I'm glad it was good. I'll have to check that out later. Signs! Yeah, signs! And then the girl, I'm gonna spoil the end of Signs for everybody. I'm gonna spoil the end of Signs for everybody right now, because Signs is such a movie, and if you watch it, you would experience it, but I can spoil it, and then you don't have to watch the movie Signs. So there's a baseball player, right? But he's, like, retired, I think he's, like, a retired baseball player, and he has a daughter. And his daughter doesn't like water. But she does like water, but she doesn't. So she's always drinking water, and then she's like, this water tastes old and nasty, like old water. And so their house is just full of glasses of water everywhere. And then the aliens show up, and they're, like, running around in the corn, being all like, ooh, we're aliens, we're running around in your corn. Ooh, scary. And then at the end, the aliens are in the house, and it's like, oh my god, this is a threat. Those aliens are gonna ruin everything. If only they were allergic to water. They're allergic to water, and it's a house full of glasses of water. Well, we got Baseball Man, and we got glasses of water, so we got everything we need to take down an alien threat, because M. Night Shyamalan is a creative genius who certainly made movies, and those movies are real. Sometimes I forget, but they are. Anyway, welcome in. I will hydrate, thank you. Luckily, I'm not an alien. I'm just a space Na'vi, which I guess is an alien, but I'm not allergic to water, though.
Mira, can I have a glass of water?
I almost poured my water on my keyboard in response to Fishbone. I'm glad I didn't, but that's where my brain's at right now. Thank you, Fishbone. Popcorn time! Yeah, popcorn's back, let's go! Anyway, we're playing Star Rail. We're playing Music Box. We got a jukebox, so we're playing Jukebox right now. Let's go play Jukebox some more. And Larkspur, thank you for... What side? Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Larkspur, who is now subscribed for 4 months in a row. Enjoy your emotes, Lark, and thank you, for emote. Wait, no, what? Thank you, what side, for gifting the sub, and thank you, Larkspur, for enjoy your emotes now. Hello, Grillium, welcome in. Gameplay. We're back in gameplay now. And by gameplay, I mean we're listening to music.
Wow!
Science fiction's like whatever. Not the genre of the song. Wait, what's the talkie song? What's the talkie song? Not like Soul Calibur, but like they say words. Timeline? Once upon a time, you set foot on your journey from here. No. I don't think you can click through the song. No one knows what awaits them ahead on the journey, so just take the first step. It can be daunting. This is it. We're setting that as the coach music. I like that track. Anyway, I have a copy of the Cowboy Bebop movie, is what I was trying to say before I got distracted and then we got Raiders. But not the show anymore, because both of my copies of the show are gone. You are not an enemy. I keep wanting to hit you. We're not allowed to attack right now. Normally, we're allowed to just swing our baseball bat at people, wildly, because we have a baseball bat in this, because we're playing Signs. But we're not allowed to swing baseball bats on trains. Space stations, yes. Trains, no. Space hipsters and their space vinyl records, exactly. Just throw some flour in there, see what happens. We could probably make a bomb out of that. I think so. Unlock after completing thing. We are on our way to somewhere. I'm gonna be real. I've read a lot of the plot, and I don't remember any of it. We are a silent protag, but she has a baseball bat, which means like, you know, she's okay. Baseball bat's pretty cool. Give people baseball bats. It's a rite of passage. And she's got a bomb inside of her, I think she has a bomb in her chest. So we're gonna use her to blow up a Mako reactor once the train gets to Final Fantasy VII. But for the time being, we're jamming to music, and there's a cute bunny named Pom Pom on the train. And our best friend's name is March 7th, which is a name and not a calendar date. But it's also a date on a calendar. But it's also the name of our friend.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
There's also the sound of electronic equipment, but you probably could have gathered that much on your own.
Who's there?
Oh, I don't care.
I learned to sense incoming visitors after people kept barging in so frequently.
That voice line was way too loud and audible. The first one was muffled. I think they meant to muffle that, and they forgot to. Shame on you. Let's go bug Dan. Hey, Dan.
Can I help you?
Just
Feel
looking
free.
around.
This is open to everyone on the Express.
Actually, kind of love that they went turbo hipster and started making new music on Edison wax cylinders.
While many of the roads that
Hell
I've
yeah.
really traveled along no longer exist,
I like turbo hipster.
I think it's still meaningful to
lifestyle.
record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and
The idea of
places the Express
embracing
encounters,
the imperfections.
and contrast them with
I
the
like
existing
how,
records.
as time goes on, we have better, clearer forms of audio. Or not always clear. Sometimes they're stepped down, because like vinyls were like more clear than audio cassettes were, and I think they're more clear than CDs a lot of the time, especially with the new ones. But like we get new forms that are like more streamlined and easier to work with, and then it's like, yeah, but there's like a sound that wasn't supposed to be there, and now that's the sound we want to have there. So we're gonna go back to the old thing instead of the new thing, because we kind of want it to be a little fucked up, as it turns out. And that's nice. You gotta embrace the fucked up.
Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
Yep. Investigates. Millennials with our avocado toast stands, skinless jeans, and vinyl record tapes. Pretty much. Pretty much. You know, if it wasn't for my 800 avocado toasts a day, and this pile of record players behind me, I might be better off than I am today, but, you know, you make do.
Fucked up, just like me. Vera, will you embrace me?
Fishbone, I'm deleting you off of the stream. You're dead now. You were a dead fish. You're just gone now. Wait, hold on, Fishbone. Hold on just a moment, Fishbone. Hold on, wait. Anyway, just taking care of, just doing something behind the scenes here. Don't worry about it. Nothing's happening. There's no major things happening right now. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about at all. Anyway, welcome back to the Vera channel where we have Popcorn Girl, me, and nobody else here. There are no other co-hosts to the Vera channel.
Give me your answer true.
Oh, that's funny. There's a voice, but I can't see where it's coming from. I guess it's just a figment of our imagination. Oh well, too bad. Please continue to play the game with the controller or restart. Fuck you. They do weird tutorial things where they're like, you can't change your controller during the tutorial. Meanwhile, I did last time, and now they decided, like, no, you can't change your controller during the tutorial this time. But last time I was on keyboard, and then they're like, you can't use a controller, you gotta stay on keyboard. And then this time I started on controller, and they decided to go back into the tutorial mode, so now they're saying, no, you can't use keyboard, it's just tutorial, you gotta use controller. Little finicky. Open the character screen. Heal. I'm trying to. Am I not clicked in? There we go. Demands dedication. I can't even click into that thing. I'm not even allowed to click into that thing. Did I break the game? When I killed Fishbone, did I also kill the game? Somehow? Uh-oh. 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 Oh no. Alright, well, here's what's happening. Here's what's happening. I broke Honkai Impact because I pushed a bunch of buttons. I'm just gonna relaunch it real quick. Don't worry, your silly little heads about it. The game will be back momentarily. I will entertain you all with the songs of my people. The songs of my people is Listen to Popcorn
Thanks,
Girl.
Obama.
Obama did that. It wasn't me. I did nothing wrong. Fuck them up and plug in your $800 A10C Warthog hottest flight stick. With their tender and mace base. I miss the mace base. I miss the mace base. Hot ass, yeah, I figured. Remember when social media existed? That was a weird time. Long, long ago. We had the MySpaces and the Facebooks and the Twitters. And the Instagrams and the TikToks and the Blink-182s and Tagged. That hasn't existed in a really long time. Emo Space. I remember I was on a MySpace, but it was designed for emo kids. It was the edgiest shit ever. I loved that thing. It was like specifically MySpace designed for just emo kids. Also, I was on Gaia Online is basically also MySpace for emo kids. Because there is a really big and very troubled emo community in Gaia Online, or at least there used to be. It was pretty cool. You saw my email? You're now signing you up? Oh, shit. I don't think they even showed the whole email. I don't even know which email it is. I've got like 20 fake email addresses that I just use all over the place, and I can never remember which one is which, and it's kind of a nightmare. The weird niche dating sites? Yeah. Right? Now they're great. Shout out to... what is the farmer dating site? The one that... The better known farmer dating site? Farmer Fansly. My farm. Oops All Farmers. Oops All Farmers. Oops, I farmed it again. Like a Good Neighbor State Farm is there. Farmers Only. Farmers Only. There you go. Farmers Only. That's a terrible name. But you know what? I don't usually think of farmers as having creative website names. I don't usually think of farmers as having websites, so they tried their best. Their expertise is not HTML. Their expertise is at waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting to work at 5 a.m., and hoeing for the next 30 hours, and making a gosh darn good cob of corn. You open up a Chrome and it says you have 447,000 new emails. My Chrome doesn't show that. You want to know how many emails I actually have? Hold on. Let me see. Let's see how many emails I actually have. I cleaned it out a couple years ago, though, to be fair. This account only has 25 unread emails on it. This account has 30,638 unread emails on it. This account has only 1,452 unread emails on it. And then this account has... I can't log into that right now without verification, and I don't need to log into it right now. And then my other account is probably even worse. Let me check that one real quick. I have a lot of emails. The problem is, I lock myself out of them a lot, because a lot of different email addresses with a lot of different passwords, and I'm not going to name any names, but someone I know is really bad at managing passwords. I'm not going to blame them, because passwords are confusing. But, I know they're trying really hard, but it's tough out there on the internet. Oh, this one actually only has 324, so I think that the peak was 30,000. The one that has like 1,200 or 1,000 something was at like 20,000 recently, but I did a very big purge of it. And then I can't remember the password for my other 2 emails right now. I'd have to, like, guess and check for a while.
87 is a perfectly serviceable password.
Thankfully, that's not my password, but if anybody wants to hack Fishbone, you now know how. It's always hard to keep track of which things I have which accounts linked to. And sometimes I have accounts for the same thing linked to, like, 3 different accounts. Because sometimes it's, like, linked, and then it's like, yeah, but I want to make a new account. Oh, but I'm already linked? That's okay, time to just make another email address. What am I doing here? Is there stuff here? This is just like the regular screens, but you can hear them say things.
Hello. Welcome aboard the Astral Express.
Can I spin you? Not while you're talking. What's the point of a screen with characters if you can't just spin them the whole time? You have to be able to spin characters all the time. This is the optimum way to play video games. This is how I play 14. If anyone hasn't seen me play 14, I will lock onto an enemy and I will run in circles like this the entire time I fight them. It's really fun. And then when I'm feeling spicy, I'll do it in first person. It's really fun. I like when things flash on the screen really quickly. Makes the brain go brrrr. Wait, what's that? Oh, that just hides everything. Serval? More like swerval. Okay, because the camera's swerving. Do you get it? Gmail doesn't really like working when you have 4 emails with 30,000 emails in each of them. It doesn't. But that's why a lot of times I'll just remove the emails and then re-add them in. Or I'll have them just in certain things. Like, some of my emails are in Internet Explorer, but they're not in Opera. None of them are in Firefox, because Firefox resets the default settings every single time I open it.
Come with me, take the journey.
Bum, 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 bum. The really awkward one is when you're trying to use other things that are linked to your Google accounts, but it keeps logging into the wrong Google accounts, because you're linked to your Google account, but your default is not the one that it got linked to. So then you're like, how do I juggle and trick Google into thinking I'm logged into the right account when I go to this non-Google website so that it actually logs me in correctly? That's a hard one. Who can I make a joke with? Dan Pung? More like Dan swung the camera in circles. Do you get it? Because the camera swung in circles, and now it was in the past, and that's why I said it in the past tense. And then, Pella is like, pelota, which I believe is a small ball, and, you can throw a ball in a circle. It's fireworks outside. Can you hear them? Can I hear them? Hold on, let me see if they come through. No, they don't. You're missing out on fireworks, chat. I'm sorry. What are we doing? We're riding a train. Hey, let's continue this game. We've done nothing since the Raiders showed up. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. We're playing Honkai Star Rail. We're gonna beat the game real quick. I would not combine them. I'd get overwhelmed. The secret is you just don't check most of your accounts most of the time until you're screwed over and you realize that, oh, that's my account that had my tax information, or, oh, that account had collections, or, oh, that account had, that was when everyone I knew had an emergency on the same day, and I didn't respond. But that's okay. You knock, but there's no response.
Should I go in?
This is March 7th's room. You know what? Fishbone probably said that a lot better than I did, to be completely fair. I said that a lot of times, and I'm pretty sure every single time was terrible. Fishbone's British, which is a lot closer to Welsh than I am, so, that might be the pronunciation of the day. Just a little peek. Let's go look.
One look should be fine.
Taiwan is perving on March 7th stuff right now. Oh, your room is super cute, though. What the heck? I want this room. Oh my god. This is the best room ever. Are you kidding me? Look, and she's got the giant pom-pom toy. I would have her room. Conductor Pom-Pom's doll, looking as it leaves you feeling more embarrassed. Everyone should know to light the fires of Gondor if you needed to get your attention. March 7th, wait, what did it say? Hold on. Pom-Pom's, Conductor Pom-Pom doll, looking at it leaves you feeling embarrassed. Bed. March 7th's bed. Half of it is neatly made and the other half not. Oh, this is just like my room, but I'm lying because this is infinitely tidier than anything I could ever live in. But, like, if you took this room and then gave it to me, I would be happy because I really like this room. And look at this chair. That's basically it. Yeah. I mean, it's a stuffed animal. Dockies are just Dockies are pillowcases. Stuffed animals have been their own category long before Dockies were a thing. Yeah, I don't have a visible floor. Thanks for rubbing it in, Booba. But listen, this room's adorable, and I love it. This velvet blanket is soft to the touch and feels comfortable. Sitting on it feels just as comfortable. Not sure about sleeping on it, though. I'd sleep on this. I would sleep on this. Am I on the wall?
Make a choice I won't regret. Reach the future.
Am I on the wall? I see Asta, and I see Himiko.
So much had happened in such a short time.
And I just see Dan, Himiko, and Asta. And March, of course. But this is her room. That's expected. But also, look at the little... is that a Cappy? It might just be like a bear guy, but look at the little Cappy. I think it's a Cappy. Or a bear. Either way, it's cute. And then... she's got good style. March has good style. Are there tape reels? Wait, did you see tape reels somewhere? Tecmoan? What is Tecmoan? Tecmoan or Tecmoan? I'm not sure. I'm not familiar. These outfits are way too small to be her outfit, so what are these? They don't belong... Pom-Pom's too big for those, right? Yeah, I think Pom-Pom's too big for those. This mirror doesn't reflect your appearance. Maybe it only wants to show March 7th. Oh, so March 7th is the only non-vampire in this game. Okay. We got Bunny. More Bunny. This room's great. March 7th's desk looks neater than her bed does. You call that a messy bed? That's super tidy. You fail to see anything that resembles a diary. You're not looking for her diary. That's you can't just read people's diary, Taiwan. It's not for you. Anything else to look at? No. It's really cute, though. I'm really excited because on 14, I'm grinding out a bunch of quests so I can get an apartment. And I want to deck out an apartment. Because the great thing about having a fictional apartment is, I can use fictional money to buy fictional decorations and have a place that looks nice. And it will be mine. I'd do something like this. This is nice. Like, I have a real apartment, but, like, decorating stuff is expensive.
Attention all passengers.
Uh-huh.
The Express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Okay, well, before we do that, we gotta go look
I
at those
repeat,
tapes.
the Express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Oh! Oh, I see. They're like, yeah, they're like inside of this, like, giant thermometer wall computer thing. Interesting. Well, I guess we're getting ready to go. What's this? Door's locked, but there's a peculiar scent of coffee coming out of the room. Who would be that? Himiko? It must be Himiko's room, right? Can always go to the District 9 aesthetic. Isn't District 9 like Junkyard? I thought District 9 was like Junkyard-y. That's all I remember. I don't really remember much about District 9. The guy turned into a crab people or something, didn't he? Door doesn't even move an inch, as if it's glued in space. Now, I like cute. I like cute stuff. That's my vibe. I know this might surprise someone, maybe somebody. I don't know. Would it subscribe? Subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. I know it would surprise probably no one. But I like cutesy shit. That's my favorite. This door cannot be opened. Bum, 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 bum. Even if the song's been looping, it's still very nice. Now we can't interact with yet. Who are you? Welt Yang?
This is your first time experiencing the warp jump, so a little discomfort is unavoidable.
You want to play chess? I'm bad at it.
If you're really anxious about it, I can stay here and have a chat with you.
You want to play chess? I see the table. I don't have any other questions.
There you are! Wait, this is your first trip! So that should be double the excitement, right?
Yeah. I'm ready to go.
I was excited the first time I experienced a warp jump too, but I'm used to it now. Don't worry, you'll get used to it too. And before you know it, you'll be a mature and dependable passenger just like me.
I just remember we got raided a while ago, and speaking of raiders who showed up a while ago, hey raiders, if you're still chilling, check out this debut card. Wow. Oh my god. Vera has booted up. 2-year anniversary and debut is Saturday, June 3rd at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The story so far, we're going to start with some lore, and then I'm going to show my model, and I'm going to leave my cocoon behind, and you'll never have to see that cocoon again, stinky cocoon. Sucks to be you, cocoon. Shit, I have to sit through this again. Anyway, we'll do my, show off my model, and then I'll do debut stuff, which I guess is just like intro stuff, which is like for new people, which I don't know if there's going to be new people there, but listen, I never did a debut in the first place, and it seemed like fun, so I'm going to do a debut 2 years late, so why not? And then after that, we're going to play games. Mario Kart and Gartic and Jackbox and, I don't know, whatever. It'll be fun. Come on by. There's my pitch. Some people got to see that twice in one stream, believe it or not. Hello, Cry. Good to see you. Welcome in. Thank you for 69 bits. Nice. We're gonna ride a space train. Not for the debut. We're gonna do that right now. Nice. I think it didn't do it twice because they were close together, sadly. But feel free to spam it another time.
The first step is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety.
Literal existence is the root cause of my anxiety. Thank you for the sticker. Thank you for sticker. Doesn't tell me who did the sticker yet. Hold on. 1 moment, please. Mind the gap, please. See, I said mind the gap, please, because, when you get on, the tube, or whatever, the trains in London, they say, mind the gap, please, and we're on a train right now. It's a little bit of train humor for you. Whoever did the sticker, thank you for the sticker. It's not telling me who put the sticker up, though, but thank you for the sticker. Thank you. Okay, got it.
You really got it, huh?
I got it. I got it.
The second step is to focus all your anxiety on that
Love a
point.
dang train joke. Hell yeah. Is this some sort of mumbo-jumbo about transferring consciousness? Ekum, bokum. Get it? That's a mumbo-jumbo joke, because Banjo-Kazooie guy. I'm ready for, transferring consciousness. Oh, like our cells get split up into a million things, and then we're in a different place, and it's like, are we even still us?
This is science! Don't get distracted. Focus.
Are the cast of Star Trek the same people after they get beamed by Scotty places, or are they new people who just happen to have the recollection of what they think are their past memories of before Scotty beamed them onto the planet of whatever, Sville? Because, like, their cells are still... Their cells didn't... Did their cells... Is it still all the same cells restructured, or is it, like, new cells reconfigured in the same identical configuration from materials that were available on the other end of wherever they were getting beamed from? I guess if they're being beamed, it means all of their cells are probably going in the beam from one place to the other place, so probably they're the same people. But, just all wiggy and shuffled up and stuff, like a remix. They're remixing themselves.
Now for step 3.
Thank you for the nothing.
Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might.
I'm gonna treat this game as therapy for my real-world issues now. Thank you for the cooler hydrate. Okay. I've cast out all the anxiety. It's gone forever.
Really?
No.
I've never been able to do it successfully myself.
It's because it's a lie. I mean, I'm doing great.
What does it feel like? Like all your worries have been swept away?
Yeah, just like the movie. Was Swept Away a movie, or was that Flushed Away? It was probably a Swept Away. Hello, Bunny Man. I will explore more first. This song right here also kind of makes me feel like it's bringing back flashbacks of playing turning my head around because there's a box behind me. The missing J.J. Macfield in the Isle of Lost Memories. Similar vibe to that, too. Hey, Bunny Man. We go.
You took long enough. But at least everyone's here now.
Where is Dan?
He won't be here, so just leave him be.
Okay.
Oh yeah, take these.
What's this?
A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an investment in your future growth.
I love futures and growth. Wow. Wow. Wow, I'm gonna do this a bunch of times, aren't I? Okay, let's just keep doing this. That's fine. Alright. Can I, is there collect all if I just kinda... Oh, I guess I'm just level 7? Oh, this is like a count level, not like character level, because character level's like 13 or 14. That's not the same thing.
Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March, always running around the express like a headless chicken. Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
The voyage continues. Today is yesterday's tomorrow. I can friend people. Do you want to be friends? I don't even know if this game has multiplayer. Does anyone know if there's any multiplayer to this game? Because I don't... There's multiplayer in Genshin. But Genshin is a little different. I don't know if this game would have it. I'm not sure. Would it just be like you each have half a party whenever you go into combat? Or like you just share an instance but you have separate battles? I don't know. Either way, I need to add Talinar on here. Because I know that at least he plays. But if anybody else wants to be friends, you're welcome to add me. Didn't you know this was a game? That's fair. That's very fair. Oh yeah, I guess my ID is right there. You can read my ID on the top of the screen, right behind the Welsh City and the free ad space. So just copy that down if you want to be my friends, and you're good to go. Hello.
What's wrong? You look like you were about to say something. Oh, I think I know what you're going to ask. You've come to the right person.
You thought wrong, because I didn't have any questions. Oh, see, I outsmarted you. You thought you had a catch-all answer, and I had a catch-all solution. Walking away and ignoring you. Sofa. Are you ready to move on to the next planet? Get ready for the next planet. Planet. Yes. What's the next stop for the express? Sofa. We love Sofa here. We're going to Whale. We are going to Whale. I love Whale.
Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something?
Oh my god.
This Stellaron thing. In my
Are you
body?
trying to touch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first
Again, I'm
woke up
happy
after being
they're not
rescued from
scared
the
of
ice,
having their
I
protag
could
talk
see
a little bit,
clusters of
at
stars
least.
in front of
But
me. I reached out for them automatically.
threw me off for a second.
But they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Rescued from the ice? Yo, fuck ice. No, legit, fuck ice. Those guys suck.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space.
Have good luck, Manuel.
Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
You remember what happened before you were frozen?
I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name.
No, your name's March 7th.
Everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck.
Yeah, no, that's your real name. That's a cool name. Just pretend that was your name always, because it sounds cool.
Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past.
She's gonna find her birth certificate, and it's gonna say March 7th on it, and it's like...
What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh?
Sorry.
It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up.
Insert
Not
name
every
here.
day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
Hello, conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes.
I would like to poke you.
Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
You have big, fluffy ears.
Thanks, Pom Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
But I am.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
Wow, Pom Pom. You're really gonna call her out like that, huh?
That's just called never giving up.
Yeah, determination.
Conductor, can I get a juice, please?
Determination is a great thing to have, especially when it comes
We're
to
jumping in 5 minutes.
physics.
You
Because
can
if
have
you're
something to
determined,
drink when it's over.
physics won't stop you from standing there anymore.
Noise.
Probably. She said noise again. She said noise again, didn't she? She said noise again. Oh my god, she's doing it. She is saying noise. She is saying noise. I like it. She's saying noise. She's doing it. I knew it. I knew she said that before. Before. I knew she said it before. She said noise. Is it in her sound bites? If I go to her sound bites, can I just make her say noise over and over again? Let's see. Let's find it. Hold on. I think we gotta go back to March's room for that though, right? Or can we do it from here? Details. Wait, no, I screwed up. Details. Wait, no, I screwed up. Details. More stats. Stats. No, I think we gotta do it from. We gotta do it from. We gotta go back to March's room. This is the noise percent speedrun. We gotta get her to say noise again. Next time she says noise, I end the stream. That's the goal. That's how we know we've done it. We've made it in the world. The door is shut tight.
Maybe Dan Heng locked it.
Dan? That means we can't go to her computer to look at it. A very comfortable sofa feels like you'll fall right to sleep after sitting on it. Hold on tight and wait for the jump to finish.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about
She
to
really
make a
is
jump.
stupid. I love her.
Hold on, everyone.
Won't fall over. I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
She won't.
5,
She won't.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I need to know if she fell over. You're focusing on the wrong character.
All those.
We're never gonna know, are we? We're never gonna know.
Is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Bullshit. Yarhilo, did they say Yarhilo or Jarhilo?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%.
Oh my god.
Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
Definitely? It's a lot of definitelys.
Indefinitely. Until the anomaly is removed.
Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss. The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
Yeah. Brake hard with a vengeance.
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
Space trolls.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a
Space trolls.
Stellaron, as always.
Oh. Aren't we a Stellaron? Or don't we have like a Stellaron in us? Yeah, you. We're talking about you.
Just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Being a bomb is rough. What exactly is a Stellaron?
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurilo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
That's what I thought it was. Frozen planet. Has anyone here ever played Lost Planet? Was Lost Planet any good? I've never played Lost Planet. There were 3 of them, right? And then like the third one was like all like cel-shaded and anime, and I feel like it might have had different gameplay, I don't know. But the first 2 were pretty similar, right? Is Lost Planet good? I think Resident Evil 4 got turned into Lost Planet at one point, didn't it? Because, like, Resident Evil 4 got worked on, and then they're like, we don't want to make this Resident Evil, and then they made it, like, Devil May Cry. But then they made some stuff, and they're like, what if we make Lost Planet with this stuff? I think that happened, or maybe I just pretended that part happened before they ended up on the RE4 they released.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster.
Isn't Lost Planet like Monster Hunter, but like with planets that are lost and they're cold?
Continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
So we're like a chivalrous band of cosmic knights.
Right! You finally get what we're all about. Pretty cool, huh?
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Heng, and you.
As the newest, least experienced member, you've got the potential of a leader. We can tell, player one of video game. You're exactly what we need to save the day. This is a giant threat that you barely understand. And as someone with experience dealing with this sort of thing, you, the player character, are far more experienced than me, so I'm going to stay behind.
The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
Insert player name here. I'm kind of sleepy.
Hey, that's not the spirit.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own.
We're still in our prime, unlike you old 20, early 20-something grandparents of anime characters.
March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Heng?
I love it when someone who's probably canonically like 20 years old says youngster. It's great. Let's look up Himiko's age. I gotta know now. And I must know. These anime ages are dumb. I don't think they have ages, though. They didn't have ages in Genshin, either. I know a lot of people headcanoned ages, which was weird. I don't like headcanons. I mean, you're entitled to them. You're entitled to any headcanon you have. But, like, people, like, saying their headcanon is canon when it's not based off of any actual canon is kind of like, alright, respectable, but don't use it as an argument against me, please. But, I don't know if these characters do. But you know that the young-looking anime character calling everyone a youngster is probably no older than, like, 25 years old maximum. I know how this stuff works.
He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for your Relo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
A grand, cool adventure. Okay. Now we can go check audio logs. Bum, 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 bum. Wait. Yeah, they were in Dan's room? They were in Dan's room. Are we here? Oh, we might not even be here. We're not here. How do I listen to voice clips from the main character if she's not in this list? We can see who everyone else is, though. We already know Himiko. We just met Welts. I guess he's a player character, too. Bronya, I know she shares a name with a character from the other Honkai game. Sealy is apparently, like, the big one everyone wants to get and dumps money because they have no self-control on. Gepard looks like... That's just, it's like a Kai Kisuke crossed with, the main boy The brother from Soul Calibur 5? No. Maybe. There's probably better. There's probably a Grand Blue character who's literally the exact same person as this. Because that design, the blue and gold and white, it's pretty classic. You are just a small. You are a small. She's destruction. I bet she's like the Klee of this game. Just throws fire bombs at people. Jing Yuan has cool hair. I like his hair a lot, actually. She got feet. It's true. I respect that. As a fellow feet haver, I respect it. Jing Yuan has very good hair. I like it a lot. It's very big floof. The bigger the hair, the better, honestly. I was looking at them in the banner, and I thought they looked really cool. Gifted swordsman who hasn't even come of age. No one can beat Yang when he holds. Okay, he. He has like a surfboard thing for his weapon. It looked really cool. I like his outfit. It's fun. But yeah, in like the banner picture, he was like riding on like a hoverboard, a laser hoverboard or something. Bailu. Okay, no, there's the Klee. There's always got to be like the 5-year-old. The High Elder. There you go. There you go, everyone. Here's Anime Tropes 101. Here's your High Elder. There's your High Elder. Congratulations, we got him. We did the anime. We did the anime. She's probably the oldest player character in the game. If only Vera finally did the BTDV, we can finally have the Clique W. What is the Clique KW emote? I actually don't know what that one is. You should show it to me. Listen, I've been fixing everything else on my stream. I will do the BTTV at some point, but like, I'm doing an overhaul of a lot of things right now. So, I'll get to it when I do, but I'm doing a bunch of like, base channel improvement changes too. Arlen. Oh, we met Arlen. We met Arlen before. He had the weird jacket. I don't know how to feel about that jacket. Let me click on that. I will say Klee has fun story stuff in Genshin, though, because the summer events, which there's probably going to be another summer event soon, which I'll probably stream. That'll probably finally be when I stream Genshin, because the summer events are really fun. And it's like, Klee's mom was like an adventurer a long time ago and leaves like audio logs and has this archipelago, and like just crazy stuff always happens there, and it was pretty cute. That is a great emote. That is a very good emote. I like that a lot. Natasha. She's got arm scarf and a bear. Oh, I thought that was a gun, but no, that's like a bottle. A doctor. Oh, it's probably medicine bottle. And then we have Shampoo. Shampoo has a skeleton for a shoulder. And a spine for her back. So that's pretty cool. But it's a robot skeleton, not a regular skeleton. Shampoo obviously uses a lot of shampoo. Look at that hair. This is... Yeah. There's a very specific personality emanating from this character when you look at him. It's very arrogant. A little bit of fuckboy. And like, maybe 0.3 brain cell. But he's very unaware of how dumb he actually is. Because he will always be the first to jump in and offer suggestions from his vast wisdom. And you'll either love him because he's an idiot and he's pretty, or you'll hate him because he's kind of a shit. And therefore, that's it's a good middle ground. Your characters must be hated by half of the fans and loved by the other half. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong. Oh my god, she's adorable. What the frick? Look at her hat. Wait, is that a face? I thought that was a face. It might just be little bumps. I thought it was gonna have like be based off like a cute yeti or something. What is that? It's like a badger in a hole. And then a weird clip. Oh, wait, her hat's... Wait. Oh, it's got flaps, and one flap is down, and one flap is up. This is just cute and comfy. It's Mr. Rossetti. Yeah, there you go. Mr. Rossetti. Since he doesn't have work with Nintendo anymore, he retired to the Buttonverse. I like this outfit. I need that Munchkin on my team. Also, I need, like, a full-grown version of her outfit, because that just looks really comfy. Xing Shay? I don't remember if they... I'm very bad with, Hold on. I used to know this. I used to be really good at this, because I had a landlord. I had 2 landlords, and they had, like, all of the different C-SH sounds covered between the 2 of them. Xing Shay, maybe? I need to practice. I don't know Chinese, but I like to at least have good pronunciation. I need to double check on that later. Time to gacha roll 2000. Hell no. Just pretty ordinary. Wait, is that a face? I thought there was a face on the front of her outfit, but that's just the way the eyes go. Hang on. There you go. There we go. She's like a fox, like a Finnick fox. Space fox. Big poofy tail. I like poofy tail. Are your eyes the same color? I have not been doing the heterochromia check. This is an anime game. You gotta check for heterochromia on everybody. Mio? Yeah. Yeah, just Mio with hair tied up. Yep, I see it. Sushang. Like her fit. It's pretty good. I like the uneven skirt. Uneven skirt and the uneven vest. Interesting. It's like the skirt could be like pleated or like held up in a weird way, but that vest was an intentional design decision to make one side very short like that and the other side longer. That's a couple characters now that have had that. I think they really like that design aspect in here. Your base is 3-star roll all over your design. I like her design though. Here's the thing though, like I often end up liking 4-star. So in these games it's 4 stars and 5 stars for all the characters. A lot of my favorites tend to be the 4 stars more than the 5 stars, actually. I don't know who my favorites of these are. I feel like I have my favorites of these. Like, I don't know. I love March. She's very VTuber core. Serval is my wife. We're married. She's a rock star. I get free tickets to all of her concerts. Berta got the cool doll joints. And a big hammer. Asta's weapon is really cool. Anyway, let's go to our Iceland. Let's go to Iceland. I think we're still gonna wrap up as soon as she says noise again, because I want to hear her say noise again. That's really my cutoff for this stream. I need the noise in my life. Oh yeah, no, she was still in the main room. That's right. Is this still locked? Yes. And I assume this is gonna be still locked too. Yeah. Probably just gotta talk to, like, Pom-Pom again. Pom-Pom, sweaty, arms spaghetti, riding on a star rail already. Or we'll talk to Dan. What up, Dan?
Are you doing okay after your first jump?
I'm doing great, Dan. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
I bet I will.
So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good.
It is.
I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
Used to be a fire planet. Well, says it was caused by a Stellaron.
He said so? considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival.
That's perfect. Then we can limit our travel to the planet to one small region. You know, maybe one large level's worth. And then we can ignore the rest of the planet and have a good gameplay explanation for it.
If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Agreed. Can't you and March 7th go? No, I want to go. March 7th is my bestie. She even said so herself.
Whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
I found March. That was hard. I had to look for a very long time, but she was standing right here the whole time. Crazy.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
Talking to Don Hung is Don done. Full of enthusiasm.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
No enthusiasm.
Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it.
You were a Yeti once upon a time. Oh, you were frozen in ice. That makes sense. I get it. And ice can only come from one planet in the known universe. That's the thing. The thing about ice is it's not a regular occurring object in nature. It is specifically from the ice planet in Genshin Star Rail, Honkai Star Rail. That's the only place.
Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
This might actually be your homeworld.
To be honest,
I don't think so.
I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my homeworld.
I don't think this is
It
our
looks
homeworld.
freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
Unless they're Yeti girls.
What?
A Yeti can be both
Is there
pretty
something
and
on my
frost
face?
resistant. Don't write off the pretty Yetis. Please don't write off the pretty Yetis, okay? They're an important part of our society. Bum, 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 bum.
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Let's go!
Alright, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
You're really feeling it. You should be able to make him jump in the loading screen. I miss loading screens where you could just make the characters jump and do stupid stuff. Hello, Booba. Oh, congratulations on getting first. You did it, Popcorn Girl. You're first.
6.
Popcorn Girl was first.
We're here.
This is pretty. Genuinely, the lighting game in this is, like, way above Genshin. This game has way better world lighting, for sure.
It really is one big snowball.
I can just say the exact same thing you just said. It really is one big snowball.
Hey, get your own metaphor.
No, I won't.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Let's go up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Yeah, that's right. Up ahead. Why didn't we land at the destination?
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
I'd like to hear about it.
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Oh wow, you murdered people. People died. People died in that story. You're not telling that story because people died in that story.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
They got off real easy.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special 6-phased ice powers.
Mysterious ice crystal.
And Dan Heng, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him.
And Dan Heng was there too.
So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
It's gonna show up and everyone's gonna be like, she has weird space powers, but she has ice powers, but that guy's Dan, and then they're just gonna be terrified and gonna run away. That's how it plays out. That's the joke. My brain's been like just like right there. Like, do I make the Hung joke? Do I make the Hung joke? It's right there. It was gonna happen eventually. Booba got there before I did. Let's just make sure that we're not the ones creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Like, normally I would just see the name Hung, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, it's the name Hung. But, like, we also had a character with the name Minge. Like, some of the name choices are a little interesting here. And it's like, on its own, that's fine. But, like, in the collective, you've got a lot of strange names when you put it all together in this English language version of a game where some of those names probably wouldn't have as many double meanings to them.
Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
We're here. We did it.
This place still hasn't been corroded. Yet
I'm alive and
fragmentum
on the
monsters
planet.
have already made it here.
Oh, we're no longer in space,
fear
but
the
everything's
Stellaron may be
icy, so
exerting a
I guess I should
significant
still be
influence on
blue,
this world.
but not the same shade of blue, right? I feel like I'm too blue for Ice World. You know, there's sunlight here. There's a little bit of sunlight. So we gotta... Dan's talking to you from your pocket. It happens like that sometimes. Pocket characters love to talk.
Let me see.
Okay, hold on. Oh, no, oh, no. We're at this one, and then we're going here, and we're going... There we go. That's not spacey. That's just a sunny day, but also it's cold out, so maybe a little more desaturated. Oh man, it's so cold. I'm slightly purple, and I don't know why. That's how cold it is. Wow. Why am I slightly purple? Oh, because of my lighting settings. I love lighting. Lighting's great. Lighting's the best. Okay. Back to the game. Has Taiwan said noise again? I don't think she has. I need her to say noise so I can end the stream. I can't end the stream till she says noise. I said that was going to be the cutoff point. That's going to be the cutoff point. She has to say noise. Let's fight a bird. Thank you for the nothing, Penny.
Time for the
Also,
main
welcome
event.
in. Oh wow, we almost killed that thing just from the initial hit before combat. That's really good.
Time to twirl!
Oh, now it's gone.
Time to twirl!
Yeah.
Battle over.
Reach the end of...
Reach the end. Is that the end? It must be, right? A strange object. It seems really out of place in the snow plains. How is anime? Been pretty good. Been pretty good so far. This is a pretty solid RPG, honestly. Like, it's... The gacha stuff is there, but it's, like, really... Similar to Genshin. It's got that free-to-play stuff, but it's pretty non-invasive unless you're, like, looking for it, except for, like, an occasional tutorial. It's been, like, a nice little sci-fi adventure. We finally made it off of space station and space terrain to an actual planet. I like this game more than I thought I would, though. It's because it's pretty quick. Turn-based games can sometimes be a little sluggish, and this one isn't. And, like, I'm not opposed to turn-based combat, but, like, going back and playing a lot of older ones, sometimes they can really drag out. But I think doing away with random encounters and just keeping the options and all the menu stuff snappy makes it a lot easier to, like, keep it rolling. Maybe Mr. Yang will know what this is. Let's send a message to ask him. What is this, Mr. Yang? Oh, Yang is well, Yang. Okay. It is a calyx, a strange entity born from the phenomenon of space distortion. There are some reality data in the calyxes that might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. The existence of these calyxes is still a mystery to us, and the danger within is incalculable. In your coming journey, you might come across other calyxes like this, and the reality data stored in different calyxes may vary, so look out for that. Defeat enemies to obtain general materials. They're using Twitter DMs. It's very Zoomer Core. I know. I mean, if you're gonna make a game set in the future...
Noise.
Well, that's the end of the stream. She said noise again. She said noise again. That's where we're ending the stream. But yeah, if you're gonna make a game set in the future, it seems like it's generally like... Get all of the current trends in, and then add sci-fi on top of that. Seems to be pretty consistent. It's like, it reminds me of when I was playing the .hack games recently, and, like, they've got all these, like, early 2000s message boards, and they just look like old internet, but also it's, like, supposed to be set, like, in the future. And so it's, like, sci-fi, but it's like, oh, look how on top of the times we are, and how current everything is, with all of this soon-to-be out-of-date internet stuff we're going to shove into our game. And it's kind of charming, after the fact, to go back to those things and see, like, yeah, nope, that's just like a knockoff of something from 30 years ago in this distant sci-fi future. Which I'm always fond of. Or, like, I mean, anything. Like, not just games, but, like, movies, too. I always love seeing the things that just become incredibly obsolete in sci-fi movies. Because then it kind of takes it out of, like, being speculative fiction of the future and more like, this is just some silly sci-fi alternate reality where we're still using VHS tapes in the year 2050. Things like that. Or, like, Star Wars, where, like, all of the computers, when you watch the old movies, look like they're straight out of 1970.
Just to suffer.
Or 1979 or 8 or whenever the heck they made that. But, like, I love that, like, weird, antiquated, like, contrast. The first Fast and the Furious movie is weaponized early 2000s cringe. I need to go back and... It's so much fun going back and just looking at those things to see how dated they really have become. Because the dated can be pretty fun. Hello, Halbrook. Welcome in, and congratulations on being first. You did it. We are wrapping up stream, but you managed to get first before then, so that's nice. We should save the game, though. I guess we can do our... spam whatever gacha roll junk we have left. I went from stealing DVDs to saving the world, right? These game modes cost Trailblaze power. To play, Trailblaze power recovers over time. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just like, that's like a currency that I think they had something comparable to in Genshin, but it's like, if you're playing... Normally, you never use it. And if you're, like, trying to do, like, special boss battles and stuff, it'll limit you to, like... 3 or 4 in a day or something. So, you know, that's free-to-play stuff. It does, I mean, it limits you and then you can, like, refill it. I don't know, I never ran out of it. Because a lot of these currencies seem to be pretty one-for-one with what they did in Genshin, and as I mentioned before, Genshin's, as far as free-to-plays go, You know, I've got issues with gacha, but like, it's raised the bar so much on a game that you can actually play as a free-to-play player and never touch that stuff, because I never had to touch those currencies. I've always gotten like free refills on everything. But yeah. Anyway, that's where we're leaving off, though. I do think I'll play more of this in the future. We'll see when next. Blade Runner got that future aesthetic down so good, even with that shitty... I love Blade Runner's future. It's great. It's one of my favorites. I really do love Blade Runner a lot. And, like, the cyberpunk stuff. Not played Cyberpunk, but I like the aesthetic Cyberpunk. It still bothers me. Like, I'm sure Cyberpunk is a much better game now. I've heard it's improved a lot since it came out. And I don't have a problem with that. Good for them fixing their game and making it a better package. It bothers me that we can have a game that's just called Cyberpunk 2077 or whatever. Just because, like, I don't like when things just have the name of an entire genre. Because then it makes things really weird when you're trying to search for stuff. Because it's like, Cyberpunk is a whole bunch of things, but if you search for Cyberpunk, you're probably going to get that game. First and foremost. And that's why they do things like that, but... I know there was like a tabletop game called Cyberpunk 2. I stand by it, though. I don't like when people name things that make it hard for me to Google things that are different things that are not the thing that took the name of the thing that they co-opted from the bigger thing that they're only a sub-part of the whole big thing from. Punk of the Cyber, 1999. There we go. That's what they should just start calling it. That game named the genre. It's true that the game named the genre. That is true. That being said, though, the title should have had more to it than Cyberpunk 2077 when they made the video game. Because, Cyberpunk has been an established genre for, like, what, 30 years now? And, by doing something like that at this day and age, in the internet age, it'd be different in, like, the 80s or whatever. But now... by naming the game based off of the tabletop game that, it means that Google is going to automatically just be, like, directing everyone to that specific product. So yeah, I don't think it, like... I get where the name came from, but I think they should have done a little more with the name to make it distinct, if that makes sense. But also, free Google money. Like, more people are going to find them on Google unintentionally because of that naming convention. So it's like, I get it from a business perspective, and I don't like it as a fan of the genre perspective. Anyway, that's like if they decided to remake Fantasy. There was like a game called Fantasy. I think it was... No, not Fantasy, sorry. If they remade Adventure. There was an Atari game called Adventure. And, if someone just decided they wanted to remake the game Adventure now, that would just be a mess on Google. It doesn't necessarily... I guess if it's big enough, it'll end up taking over so you see nothing else. And if it's not big enough, no one will ever find your game. It's like one or the other. So it's kind of like gambling with, like, how much credibility do we have in the public's eye? Because we're either going to become the only result, or we're going to just disappear and no one's going to ever know that they remade Adventure. Because I think Adventure would, like, disappear and no one would be able to find it if they tried to Google it. If they made Adventure game, how are you going to search for Adventure game? But if it was like a major studio and you're looking for adventure games because you want to look for more games that fall into that kind of gameplay, you could also have like, oh, well, there's the game called Adventure and that's it, because all these articles are just like reviews and news updates about the Adventure remake. This is really nitpicky. I just think about this kind of stuff a lot because of my brain worms. What can I say? Making a game called Capitalism. I mean, they made Monopoly. Capitalism should be the direct sequel to Monopoly. But it should be a big budget quadruple A video game in the year 2024. And it will, it'll be the final game that Activision Blizzard makes, before they finally collapse. So this is my dream scenario. Leave those nits unpicked. Stop naming genres after the games they're copying. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think that is fine too. Problem is, Cyberpunk, all of that stuff happened decades ago, and I don't think it was really an issue back then. Metroidvania is like a weird one. It falls into that category, but in like a dumb way, where it's like it's Metroid and Castlevania, but also like now we're just calling every game in that style Metroid, which is kind of like weird. Or it's like if the Street Fighter genre or the Mario Party genre or whatever, they shouldn't do that. Yeah, naming's a weird one. But I do need to wrap up the stream. We said Noise, and we were doing a Noise % speedrun, and she said Noise 3 times the stream, and good for her. I enjoyed that very much. But we are gonna gotcha. That's right, Noise. Give me my gotchas. I forgot I could. It's weird. I play Genshin with mouse and keyboard, and this I just decided I wanted to do controller instead. I guess because it's turn-based. I might switch back, though. We have a ticket for this. Also, it's weird how they always kind of are like, let's make sure that the streamers do the gotchas, because then people will want to do the gotchas because the streamers do the gotcha. Like, whenever it's sponsored things, I'm not sponsored. Because, like, I'm doing the gotcha right now, and I did a 1 roll. And this is just a duplicate card that I probably have a few cards of. Like, that's not really a great way to sell people on the mechanic of gotcha, I don't think. Which is fine by me. I don't want to sell people on the mechanic of gotcha. I like free-to-play games for reasons unrelated and contrary to gotcha. But, that always seemed weird as a marketing ploy. I guess it's because, like, if a streamer's doing it, a lot of time it's going to be on, like, the free beginner banner. And the free beginner banner has better RNG. So people see you do the free beginner banner, and it's like, oh my god, they just pulled 3 new characters, including a 5-star. I need to throw my money into this game. But really, that's just like that. That's how the beginner banner works. But again, like, I said this last time, and I'll say it again. Just learn to love the characters a game gives you. Like, don't have expectations to play as specific characters in a game. And just, like, be like, oh, this character's nice, I'm gonna play as them because they're the character I pulled. And you enjoy these games way more. Like, a lot of my favorite characters in games are, like, 3- and 4-star characters that are, like, common drops. Because it's like, I vibe with this character. I'm not going in expecting a 5-star because that's not a smart thing to do. That's, like, that's where they're doing the predatory stuff. And it's just, like, learn to like other things, too. And if you can't like the game with the less exciting banner character, then you probably don't like the game that much. You just like the banner character. I used to spend... I mean, okay. I know some people have gone way harder on gotchas than I have. But I've probably dropped a couple $100 across a few gotcha games in the past. Which to me is a huge sum of money. And those numbers vary. And for some people it's less of a dent. For me, it was a pretty big dent. And most of those games went offline anyway, and you can't even play them. So it's like, And it kind of changed my mentality on it. And it's like, I think free-to-play games can be cool, but they'd be a lot better without gotchas. But if you're going to do a gotcha game, don't be a person who, like, if you're a person who falls susceptible to FOMO, don't play it. But also, this one still seems a little better to me. Because I know people have gone after Genshin because its rates aren't great. The rates aren't great. And I agree with that. And I'm sure Honkai's are exactly the same. The thing I like about games like these, though, they're old games. So Honkai Third Impact, I talked about this last stream too. You boot up the game. You have an advertisement banner for, like, the new banner that's going on. You have, like, an advertisement for the event that's going on. You have an advertisement for some sort of limited time item they want you to try to get. And then you're on a main menu with 1 million options and 1 million microcurrencies and things. And it's like all of a sudden you're just in this weird casino from the get-go. And what I have a lot of respect for with these games, even though I think that the gacha itself is not good, is that when you turn this game on, you are just playing an RPG. And you can get an entire party for free, because they just give you an entire party of characters with all of the typings you need and all the different elements and stuff. But they don't ever, like, throw the banners in your face. You're just playing it like a normal game. Now, the difference is... She said noise again. The difference is, like, if you're on social media a lot or you follow their social media, that's where you're going to start getting the actual advertisements, because they don't advertise in-game so much, except for, like, some brief tutorial stuff, like, that we already hit, that's already gone. And I think social media is more where they do the FOMO stuff. I hate FOMO stuff, but, the fact that I can boot this up and just play it, I like. Because I thought Honkai Third Impact, the previous Honkai game, had really good gameplay. It played kind of like a Bayonetta kind of thing on my phone. But I could not wade through the walls of, like, the walls of Casino that it took to get to the actual gameplay. So the fact that we've been able to at least move past that part, I'm really happy with. There's no Honkai Impact first or second unsatisfied. There isn't. There isn't. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm mostly positive it has to be an Evangelion reference. Not to mention the fact that they did finally add Asuka to that game. So, like, that seems pretty Evangelion to me. But there's room if they want to make prequels. I think this is kind of like a half sequel. I don't really know how this connects. Because, like, Genshin's obviously its own thing. But they actually called this one Honkai too, which is really confusing, because, like, there's some characters who share names. I guess the only thing that really connects it otherwise is they're both sci-fi. That's the strategy, is on release, let everyone get the good rolls, then drop the sexy characters after 6 months and drop the roll rate. Yeah, no, absolutely. But, like, my big thing is, whenever I'm playing any gacha, this is not specifically about this is just any gacha, if I can play the game with free-to-play units that the game gives me, and actually complete things, it's a game I'll keep playing. And I might put money into it in some form at some point in time. But if I can't do it with free-to-play units, and it's like you need to get someone better in your party, I uninstall it. Also, this is specifically a PvE thing. Yeah, no, Asuka's a playable character in that, and she has a really cool... I love her design that they gave her in that game. She has a unique look specifically for Honkai, which I think is pretty fun. I need to actually close this game, though. Oh my god, hold on. Okay. I'm just getting sidetracked. I used to work in games as a service, but I did not work in free-to-play games. But I'm also just really, really invested in the industry. And because I think free-to-play, in a world where all of the big publishers are pushing for more expensive games, a healthy free-to-play market is crucial. Yeah, what email address is on this one anyway? So you guys can see my doxed email address. Oh, it's that one, okay. Got it. I mean, it hides enough characters, whatever. And selling out to sell eyeglass frames? I didn't, but that's really funny, and that sounds very fitting. But yeah, I think, Paystore is still my preferred thing. Is a free game with, like, a store where you can buy cosmetics outright rather than gacha for them. And, I know some people like the gacha stuff. I get that. I think it's fun sometimes to, like, get a random prize you don't know what you're gonna get. But I think anything like that should remain a free-to-play only thing. And like, no money goes into gacha. It's just like a bonus thing. I think any sort of paid thing should just be a premium purchase, where it's like, I'm gonna buy this skin, or I'm gonna buy this character. And you know exactly what you're getting in, and you'll probably pay more on a character-by-character basis. But it's getting people to give up on the money from the people who drop thousands of dollars. That's the thing that people really don't want to do, which is a bummer, because you've got a lot of people who will never put any money into a game. And then on the other side, you have a handful of people who will put thousands of dollars into your game. And the current market strategy is we will focus all of our actual finances on the people who will put thousands of dollars into the game. And we need to veer away from that and veer into the like, hey, do you like this free game? Well, this character right here is a $10 character. And that might seem steep for a character, but if you really like the game, you can buy them for $10. I think that's a lot of money for a character. I don't think I could afford to do that in most games, and I might only buy like one character for one thing. Once in a blue moon. But you'll get more people dropping $10 to $20 on a game, and it might not break even. It might not break even, but you're going to be making a healthier climate for your game if you get more people making transactions rather than few people spending very large sums of money. The only gacha you play is Limbus because I'm very curious about that one. Because they gradually upgrade your free basic units as you progress through a story, so it feels like, yeah, no, that is really nice when they do that stuff. There are some good free-to-play games out there. It's unfortunate you have to kind of, like, work around certain aspects. But that's, like, always been a thing with games. Like, not always necessarily in the same way. But I think games have always had, like, they're good and they're bad. And, I'm kind of losing my own point. But you get me. Whatever. I feel like I've established my point. I think free-to-play is good. I think the monetary model that should be used is pretty obvious, but getting people to give up on the more predatory practices is a struggle. Anyway, we'll play this more in the future. And I still want to start Arknight soon. And like I said, Citus was a plan, but I'm angry at Rayark now because they're being dumb. So we might not do Citus for a little bit, but I do want to do Arknight soon. And then we'll finish Final Fantasy VI soon. And by finish, I mean play the second half of the game. Because we played that a couple days ago, and we're halfway through the game. Big plot twist, the game was not ending. I lied to everyone, and if anyone was convinced, I made it kind of obvious I was lying, but it's also an old game, and yeah. No, the world got destroyed, and we're in part 2 of the game, so that's pretty cool. But tomorrow, we're going to continue with the Tellier Sophie 2, because we didn't get very far in yesterday, because I occasionally get distracted by things. I don't know if you noticed, it's not a regular occurrence that I get distracted on stream and go off on tangents or whatever, but sometimes I get distracted from what we're doing, and we might do something else for like an hour, where I'm just kind of rambling at you about, I don't know, gacha mechanics and the decision-making behind the scenes of game design. Occasionally distracted. Anyway, let me figure out what we're doing, where we're going, and I will hydrate. This is your first stream, that's right. Limbus is apparently a sequel. I heard somebody say Limbus is related to, we were literally talking about it earlier this stream. I started it recently, and then I forgot, and we talked about it at the beginning of the stream. I heard it was a sequel to the Lobotomy Corporation. Is that true, or was that just random Twitter talk? Or at least in the same universe as Lobotomy Corporation. Prequel? I see. Alright, let me figure out what we're up to. It's like a sequel of a sequel. Okay. Got it. Bum 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 bum. Sprequel. That was the one with the chipmunks in it. I'm familiar with that. Okay, wow, there's a lot of options tonight. So let me dig around here, see what I feel like doing. Oh my god, this is one of the longest list of active streamers I've had in a while. Give me a moment here. Yeah, so I'll stream tomorrow, and I might stream Wednesday. I'm not streaming Thursday and Friday. I will not stream Thursday and Friday. I probably won't stream Wednesday. I might. But I'm not streaming Thursday and Friday, because I gotta get ready for Saturday. I got a bunch of prep work to do still. I hope everyone who can come by swings by. It'd be great to see you. If not, there will be a VOD. But yeah, that'll be the big debut with the new model. It's been a, I'm not going to. No, I gotta do prep work. I gotta do prep work. Saturday's a really big deal. This was initially going to be a thing I did at my birthday stream last year. This was actually going to be something I did in September of last year. And I ended up delaying it, and I'm doing it at my 2-year anniversary because that seemed like a good date for it, and it works out with the timeline of things. And so I have a lot of anticipation. It'll probably just be silly, but, I don't know. I got a new model that's a big deal to me, and debuts always looked like a lot of fun, and for the average streamer, your start to streaming is multiple months of streaming to like maybe 1 or 2 people, and then gradually it builds up, and you get a bigger audience. But it's like, debuts aren't really a thing that necessarily makes sense when you start out as like a small independent person. But this is an opportunity to do one, so we're gonna pretend. You know what? I have not had a chance to raid Vectroid Rara in a very long time. I feel like it's been a few months. So I think we're gonna do that. For just music chaos is what you're raiding into. We're just gonna raid into some musical chaos. That's what's happening. I thought you were surprisingly enough, I'm not a member of Hololive, believe it or not. Not even V Shoujo. I know sometimes I dress the part, but I'm not even there either. I do think it's weird that coincidentally I ended up being a green-haired caribou myself, but I'm also a robot and a cuttlefish, so, you know, at least I'm a little different than the competition in the big leagues. Not even Niji Sanji. I know. That one's like, that's like the first thing people would guess, right? So, oh, look at this Niji Sanji streamer. Everyone's a Niji Sanji streamer, right? But no, believe it or not. Anyway, the era. Anyway, raid message is gonna be, I don't have a raid message. You're a Niji Sanji? Congratulations, Booba. You're gonna go places, I'm sure. Yeah, thank you all for coming by. It was fun. It was very last minute and very secret. This was a secret stream, by the way. Don't tell anyone about it. It never happened. You were never here. This was an unscheduled stream. There were no announcements. Keep it on the down low. You saw nothing. You heard nothing. You've just been staring blankly at the wall for the last couple hours. No whistle blowing. No whistle blowing. Don't do this to me, Dear Mid. Don't do it. Please. I'm begging of you. I got no, raid, space train, go burr. There you go. There's your raid message. Space train, go burr. That's it. That's your raid message. Do with it what you will. And we will raid over to Vectroid. Alright. Goodbye, everyone. I will see you next time for Sophie tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening, not daytime, evening. Tomorrow, probably at like 7 p.m. my time, we'll do Sophie. But for now, have yourselves a great night. Get some snacks and pet a small animal if there is one available to you. Otherwise, hydrate. Hydration's good. Oh, anime night. Oh. Fuck. Sophie might be Wednesday, and we might not have a stream tomorrow. Actually. Okay, Sophie might be Wednesday, we might not have a stream tomorrow. We do have anime night tomorrow. I'm not going to cancel anime night. There will be anime night in the Discord. We're going to watch Promare tomorrow night. It'll be fun. Hello, Minoxie. I'm just about to wrap up the stream. But, welcome in. It's good to see you. Doing good. I hope you're doing well as well. There's the Discord link again if anyone's interested. Yeah, we're watching Promare tomorrow night at probably 8 p.m. PST. A little on the late end, I know. But it works out well for me. Maybe there'll be a Sophie before, maybe Sophie will be Wednesday. There will be anime night, because I'm dedicated to bringing anime night back. Have fun watching gay people flirting? I will. Colorful, pyrotechnic gay people flirting. Thank you very much. There's layers. But, yeah. Do that, and then, I'll post updates on Twitter and on the Discord and all that, so. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, later, bye. Bye, later, bye. Follow our subscriber-only chat, but just drop a follow. Robber's cool. Alright, later.